Welcome everyone to session number 2, official session number 2 of Dungeon Disasters. We left off last week on the ships in the port of Bayad. Our party has split a little bit, so we'll go over where each person ended last session, and then we'll get started.
Cringe.
Probably in order.
At least you are in jail.
Ellis here. Ellis was took a little side trip to go visit a contact that he has in the city, and tried to question him to get him some more information with what's going on. Wasn't able to get too much as his contact seemed to be a little skittish, a little reluctant to really give him much information and get involved. But Jordan was able to get some pieces of information that he felt was adequate, and then he left his contact's house and went to the tavern, which is where he ended for that session. At the tavern, just kind of relaxing. It's currently pretty late in the day at this point, past dusk, so pretty dark outside. It's the day's winding down to a close. And while Ellis was doing that, the rest of our party had made their way to the dock to kind of investigate the ship in question that has been causing some problems for the town. So they had made their way to the port. They encountered some guards along the way, and decided to put together a little plan in order to try to distract the guards and get onto the ship. And the plan can really only be described as
Brilliant trash.
The old Ransel's ass.
none of those
and
words.
perfectly performed. It was
executed flawlessly.
it was as
I'm gonna have to
executed.
agree with Joseph on this one,
actually-
guys. If we want to really, if we want a good play-by-play.
I mean, I never saw it.
I can give you the rundown of that.
All I'm gonna say, the ultimate Warforged Karen did what he was supposed to do, and successfully distracted the guards as Eladamri
My character never saw this happen.
stealthily made his way onto the ship, while also bumping into every box and everything along the way. But he was able to make it on the ship undetected by the guards, and was able to explore a little. Unfortunately, ran into a little bit of an issue as he was leaving. Got into a little bit of a scuffle, but luckily our friendly neighborhood paladin, Nipsy, was there to help him through the little scuffle that he got into. And that's where those two will be picking up the session, on the deck of the other ship, the one in question, the one causing problems, with an unconscious man that they're currently dealing with. And Misty and Cayde are on the ship that they arrived in a day prior, just kind of on the deck waiting and just kind of seeing what's going on and seeing what's going to happen. So that is where we will pick up. We'll start with Jordan, since you kind of left off in the most
I'm just
calm.
hanging out.
That's what I figured. Are you planning on doing anything throughout the night?
Just observing, just looking for interesting individuals.
Are you... When you say interesting, anything specific you're looking out for, or anyone who just kind of seems
Either
awkward?
People who are people that stand out by trying to not stand out, kind of thing.
Okay.
Like me.
Okay. How long do you plan on staying in the tavern?
Until I go to bed here.
Okay.
Actually, I'll probably sleep outside.
Great. It's currently like a little past dusk. If we're gonna put a time on it, probably like 8:30, 9 o'clock if you had to guess. So that's what time it is outside. So
Once the tavern shuts down, I'll go sleep.
okay. So if relevant, we'll come back to you. We will then go to you two, since you have the next least interest.
Damn it. Carrie.
And you are just currently sitting on the deck of a boat waiting. So what are you waiting for?
Well, we were looking over at the if I remember correctly, we were looking at the other ship, seeing what's going on.
Okay.
And I saw bending down him dragging something out from the
right.
Yes.
You think he's casting detect magic like we told him to?
I think he found some buried treasure.
Wow.
Well,
Don't know about that.
currently unburied.
Currently
unburied because it's
so just treasure that.
yeah. That.
I don't know. I don't want to go over there and kind of ruin the plan. You know what I'm saying?
What if the cards come back?
What if that? I've been worried. That's why I'm wondering why it's taking so long for this dude to just cast literally detect magic and then leave. You know, I feel like it's like a
sounds like some bad investigation.
I feel like it's like a one and done type thing.
Maybe he's getting some clothes. Maybe he found some stuff for you. Hats. Maybe.
The cogs are already in his head.
Maybe we should go check it out. Think you found something for me. you know,
He'll bring it back.
Maybe he did. Well, we don't know. We don't know that for sure. What if, let's go. Hey, let's go. I'm gonna go check it.
I mean, I might not know your taste. I haven't known you very long.
What? Are you shouting from this? Did you say something?
Alright, so are you guys gonna make
I'm gonna make my way over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit there thinking about it, and then I'm just gonna follow him because I don't want to be by myself.
Are you going to catch up with him, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, I'm a like. Be like, wait.
I'm gonna make my way over there.
Okay. So you guys left off. You were dragging the body to the main deck of the ship. It's He's unconscious. He's alive. You can easily tell he's alive. And you were in that side room, kind of putting out a fire. So what would you guys like to do?
How much of fire has he put out? I don't remember if he like fully did it last time.
The fire was put out.
I like
Okay.
started to make my way up.
So I'm going to ask you, because I'm got the string being armed, to be like, hey, I need some help dragging this guy out. We gotta tie him to the mast before he wakes up so we can question him. I'm gonna keep dragging him while he's huffing.
Oh,
What did you think you were doing down there?
Investigating.
Investigating? You were just supposed to pop in and pop out.
I said I'd investigate the ship. I found magic. There's a magic box. But their contents were gone.
So what happened with this guy? Why?
He started beating me.
He did
I
give me it worked.
I walked up the stairs. He didn't say anything. He just charged at me and started beating me.
You just let him beat you?
No, you did.
I did what I could. Alright?
We held our own. He's down. But he was crazed. I saw the look in his eye. He didn't know what was going on. Every time I hit him, he looked like he was snapping out of it. But it was something wrong with us. We need to tie him up in case there's still something going on with his head. We gotta get some answers.
Answers?
Yeah, we gotta know what's going on with his ship. They're not unloading anything.
What if he doesn't know anything?
Well, he's on the ship. It's his ship. He's gotta know something.
Okay. Can we kill him if he doesn't?
That might make it.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I mean, we can't leave it off the table, but this guy doesn't know what we were doing. We could always just run him around, say we were sent to investigate the ship for the odd things that have been happening with people so far. He probably has no idea what's going on with us, so we could just be investigators for all he knows.
Yeah, do you have rope? I got some. Actually, I got rope in my bag. Here. I'll take my rope out and throw it to him. Well, just tie him up and, I'll try to get the attention of the others and have them come over here.
Okay. I will then attempt to pull him. Is it like I don't know how big the mast is. I'm sure it's easy enough to wrap the rope around and like tie him up to it.
Is he struggling to pull him?
I mean, he's not doing it easy.
If that's the case, then I'll help him.
He is. I mean, he's successfully dragging.
Okay.
He might have some splinters,
but he's
on his
not.
entire
Well, I
mast.
figure the quicker we do it, the better. So I'll assist him in dragging
I'm fast.
the
That's
person or whatever over to the mast.
Okay.
Then I'll have him just tie him up, and then I'll try to get their attention to get him over here.
Okay. Well, as you're tying up, as you're starting to tie up this man, and you're going over the edge of the ship, you guys will be kind of arriving at the side. Assuming you didn't take any detours.
Okay. So we'll go up there and we see him tying a person to the mast.
Well, are you saying anything as they walk up? You'll notice them walk up as you go to the side of the ship.
This guy. I don't know about him.
Where are you? I didn't know you guys were into this.
I'll walk up there.
Excuse me.
Is this how you cast detect magic? Is this part of the process?
I'm gonna be huffing. I'm gonna be like, I already detected magic. I already found what was going on. This
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is he magical? Is
so
that why
what's
we're
going
keeping
on?
him?
What's going on
I was
here?
like, this guy assaulted me when I was trying to leave.
Oh, so he
He's a
caught
little, he's a
you.
little tough. Yes.
Did he catch you on the deck of the boat?
Would this be considered the deck? Okay, it's like on that level, right? It was
Yeah,
the
but
same
it
level,
wasn't.
but
It
it's
wasn't
like
on
the
the
call
deck.
you-
It was
it's like the
behind
deck, and then there's like the crew cabin
Yeah.
kind of thing. So I was in there, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna point back to the door and be call me in the crew's quarters back there. That's where I
Oh.
led down.
The crew's quarters. Can you only cast detect magic in the crew's quarters, or is that something
can-
you could
I'm
cast
a
on
gesture.
the deck of
I'm
the
a gesture.
boat?
This is a large ship. You didn't want an investigation, right? I need to find what was going on. There was magic. I'm gonna point down here. There's magic down there.
Okay.
So I checked it out, and there was.
Here's the problem with all of this that I can see. Is that we just
You can't
wanted to
see.
know.
It's night.
This is the problem that I am sensing. My little problem sensors are they're going off. Okay? We just wanted to know if the boat was magic. Not what
Well, I can tell you the
was.
boat is not magic.
Okay. We wanted to know if there was magic on the boat. Not where, not what.
There is magic on the boat.
Great. That's all. That's fantastic.
Down there.
I love that we know that.
Maybe you
That
should have
makes me so
clarified.
happy.
Yeah.
I thought he was
But
gonna
the
look at the
magic-
boat.
The magic is probably gone because it was in an unlocked box. That was, but I forget. Did I know if it was magically locked? I thought there was like runes on it. I don't remember what it said.
The box was emanating a magical aura.
Yeah, I remember there was runes. I forget if you said they were like, if they looked like a lock runes or if there's runes on the box itself, like magic looking box.
Make me a general intelligence check, I guess. You're a magic user. So.
Smart. That's smart. That's a 10. That's an average.
Yeah,
smart
you would recognize them as kind of generic runes that would be used to lock a box like this, and you could be able to determine between that and the fact that the magic you were sensing was enchantment based, that it was most likely there's most likely a magical lock keeping it closed.
Hopefully that.
Okay.
There was like a small chest down there, magically locked, but it was opened and the contents are missing.
And that's great that we know that. But what do we do about this guy?
Terry.
And then what?
Can we keep him?
I don't think we
No.
should keep him. There's something wrong with this guy.
Okay.
In his eyes, like when he was fighting me, there was something that was cloudy, and he just couldn't tell what was going on.
So crazy. It's so crazy. But what happens
was
after
crazy.
we figure out what's wrong with him?
Then we ask him
Because-
questions.
You gotta look at the long picture here. What happens after that? The guards know me. They know I was down here. If all of a sudden this guy is like, oh, he's got attacked on my own ship. They're
Well,
coming
to be
me.
fair, he
And
didn't
I
get
don't
attacked.
exactly blend in.
I got attacked. He messed up my nice. I'm probably have some little like crunches and stuff on my grill. Like he messed up some fine stuff. It took a
Got
long time to save up
ribs
for these.
broken.
Getting punched so
Yeah,
hard.
there's some blood dripping down.
Oh, you got worked, my guy. My God.
I told you there's something wrong with this man.
Cayde, don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
We can just tie him up, tie it to something heavy, throw him in the water.
Okay. Maybe not that part. What I'm saying is, he doesn't know who we are.
We don't
As
get
far as
caught.
he knows, we can tell we were investigating the weird things going on with the ship. This ship's been here for days, just as long as our ship. They were supposed to do the same things as
What
us.
do you think would
They
happen
stopped.
if you brought that to the guard? If you said, "Hey, I'm just checking in. There's a dude who, by the looks of it, lit me on fire when he was doing a examination," and they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, that wasn't us." And then they're gonna remember my shiny metal ass
Thrown in jail.
and say,
I
"Hey,
mean,
let's
kill
go
the
get
guy.
him and see what he
Thrown in
knows."
can you shoot fire out of your hands?
No.
Then it's no problem for you. They don't know I can shoot
Is he
fire from my
considerably
hands.
burned?
The man?
Yeah.
He's been.
Make a perception check. His clothes are fringed.
Well, that's a 16.
Yeah, as you look at him and kind of investigate him, he definitely looks like his hair is charred a little bit. Like his eyebrows, the front of his hair, and his clothes definitely have some.
What about his skin? Is he like actually
He's not-
like?
he's not-
He's not gonna be like disfigured from this incident,
No,
is he?
no.
Okay.
What if they think I just burn him with a torch or something?
Well, we gotta wait to see if this guy wakes up. I told you he got something weird going on with him. He wasn't all
Okay.
there in the
Where's
head.
Well,
the
let's
guard
wake him
fighting
up
me.
and talk to him.
What if the
but
guards come back?
We're gonna have to seriously rethink our
Hopefully they don't.
strategy meetings because it obviously didn't work out the way we
starting
wanted.
from the beginning.
Okay, the plan was perfect. The
Simply,
plan would have been perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna give him a couple slaps. See if he wakes up.
Okay.
Does the rest of his hit
Oh,
shit.
please. Why would
Wait,
Non-lethal
Why would you-
damage.
no, wait, I don't want to do that.
No, you're not
Screw
killing
it.
him.
No,
Hey, can I wait?
I'm
can I lay
attempting
hands
to
on
wake
him?
him up,
You
Hey,
want to
buddy.
kill him?
Yeah.
but
So
then I'm gonna,
I'll do that then.
How many
Uh,
points of health?
Just 5 minutes.
before he does that, as soon as I realize what I'm doing, can I like dive behind a box or something?
Is this
Yes.
before or after
To
I
hide
healed
from
him?
I don't want him to see me.
You gotta make a stealth check to see how stealthily you hide behind the box.
I'll make it minuses, actually.
You're a big robot. I hope you have
That's at
minuses.
most a 9.
Just gonna hear.
Is it,
I think
Splash!
I think I heard.
Was that even skills?
It's
I don't have a spell.
I can pull yourself.
Oh, I do. Oh, it's +1! Oh, I got a 10!
what? You're a
I
stealthy.
got
You're a
+1!
stealthy boy.
Okay, so as you're kind of just trying to hit him awake, it doesn't seem to be doing anything, and then as Nipsy comes up and I don't know how well you know magic at this point, but starts to heal him a little bit, you'll see him just kind of like come to, or you'll see it, Nipsey, and everyone else you'll probably won't see because you're hiding behind a box.
Is this an empty box?
Do you want to look in it
I want to see if it's empty.
before or after?
Like, after I'm hiding. Like,
Okay.
I want to hide and then I want to like, see if I can like lift it up or anything. I'm trying to Metal Gear Solid my way over.
Okay, so as the guy you're healing is kind of coming to a little bit, you kind of peek up and try to look into that box using the same stealthy maneuvers as before, and you'll notice that it's not empty. It's filled with general supplies. It's not a large box. It's kind of more. It's a barrel, more like.
Could I fit in this barrel if it's empty?
It's your intelligence.
Oh,
No.
okay. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
You had a -1. I was.
What is it when they put the
I was gonna try and like.
He's like a lamppost. He just puts the
Crawl
box on his
over.
head.
It's a fairly like decently sized barrel, but you are pretty.
It's
big.
like Legend of Zelda.
And
when I
there
took a
are
box.
some general supplies in there, and you would
Wind
kind of think
Waker.
that it'd be
Like,
very
I can't
difficult
see.
for you to get in here. You don't think that you could fully fit in.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna stay behind the barrel.
Okay. So as you kind of heal him, he'll kind of come to.
Okay.
Are you doing anything as he's coming to, or are you just gonna wait for him to be conscious? Whatever you
Just wait until he looks like good enough and like good and ready enough to be able to speak or like.
Okay, so he'll kind of just like broadly just look around, and once he sees everyone kind of surrounding him, he'll just kind of shake himself up, just like, and he'll realize he's tied. What's going on?
You're not fucked up now, bucko.
Are you just gonna look around? Who said that?
I'm just gonna glare at.
I'm gonna kneel down in front of him, and I'm gonna be. Do you know where you are?
No, I'm on my ship. I didn't realize we had docked. Why am I tied up?
How many days ago was it? Did they get here the same time as us, or were they there? They were there before.
This ship was here when you arrived. The ship was already here, and from your past conversations, you know that the ship has been here for 4 years.
Okay. So when he says he didn't know they docked, I'm like, you don't know you've been docked here?
No, last thing I remember was we were on our way 2 weeks ago, or we would have been 2 weeks out, I guess.
Hey, Sailor, you've been docked here about 3 or 4 days. You don't remember anything?
No. Why am I tied up? What's going on?
Maybe you knocked the sense out of him.
You got a little violent while we were investigating your ship. There's been some strange things going on with the crew.
I have no idea what's going on. Can you at least untie me?
How do you feel right now?
Not too great. I'm just gonna look at you like really nervous.
I think we should untie him.
So can I look into his eyes? Because you said last time we were fighting, his eyes looked a little like cloudier. Like he didn't look really like into it. Can
Yeah,
I make a perception see if he looks more?
Yeah, are you just looking
there?
for the visual indication or just facial
Yeah,
expressions?
more like that, just to see if he like looks like he's there. More.
Okay,
more or
I'll
less.
say an insight check. So I think that's what I had to roll last time.
The natural 20.
Natural 20.
Brilliant.
Okay,
I
so
see
as you're
his
looking,
soul.
you're looking at him to try to figure out like if he seems to be like fully sane or fully conscious at this point. And from what you can tell, he genuinely looks nervous and scared and confused. His eyes seem to be like darting around much more quickly than before. And before you had noticed that he kind of just looked very just melodramatic and like was just blankly staring forward and looked fairly out of it. Now he seems to be much more alert and just unaware of what's going on. And more than anything, he looks to be scared.
Okay. I'm gonna start to untie him, and I'll be like, just don't get violent again. I'm gonna just rub my face a little bit in pain and remembrance of my loss.
He's just gonna look around.
Of your
as
beauty,
he's
the
sitting
loss
there.
of your beauty.
Still with that insight check, you'll notice he's very confused at the comment.
Okay.
He just has
So
no
yeah,
idea what's going on.
I'll just untie him and then kind of back up and wait for him to stand up.
Okay. What is it? What's everyone else doing as he's getting on time?
I'm chilling.
I'm at the bar.
I know you're at the bar.
Fine,
Are you guys just watching, or are
Yeah.
you doing anything?
I mean, I'm probably just like gearing up just in case something were to attack, or
Okay.
just kind of grabbing my sword, my rapier.
I'll go to help him up as soon as he's untied.
Okay.
Because I'm like right there.
He'll try to stand up, and as he's standing up, he'll see, as you're helping him up, he'll seem like he's very, like he's staggering at this point, like he's not able to like fully support himself. So as you help him up, he leans pretty heavily on you to get up.
He sits on him.
Doesn't
So-
sit on him, no. So say thank you for helping me.
You
He
need
like leans his hand on his shoulder.
Did I see where he went?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go over to you, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be like, well, I'll leave you. Be like, this guy has no idea what he's been doing for the past few weeks. He doesn't even remember his ship docking. I don't think this guy has any idea what's going on. So I
I've
think,
heard that.
so like, I think we're in the clear with the whole thing that happened. But I think we should bring him to the guards. We can tell the guards we heard some commotion on the ship and went to investigate, and this guy just went crazy. Then we can tell him what he's told us. Might help with their investigation. What's going on?
The thing about that is we don't really have a good relationship with the guards.
True.
At least me
Oh.
and
Yeah,
I'll get up at this point and be like,
how'd the
"Oh."
plan go?
Sorry, just
I'll second that.
got my wallet over there. Just looking for it. I found it, so I'm all good now.
Oh, you finally found your wallet.
So I'm gonna go over to him now because the guy's leaning on him, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
As
gonna,
he's helping him up, and the guy's kind of just.
All right, so I'm gonna talk to the guy in Nipsy, and I'll be like, okay, you've been pretty out of it. There's been some strange things going on with your ship, so I think we should bring you over to get some help for your injuries, and we gotta talk to the guards because they've been really trying to figure out what's going on this ship, and I think you're the only sane one we've met so far. Everybody else has been real cloudy
Well-
with their rememberings.
Hold on now. Why don't we get him something to eat first?
He
And
probably
then-
looks almost dead
He's probably really hungry.
because of my Kamehameha
Well, we
in the
can.
chest.
We'll give. You can heal. He can heal him. He's literally just healed him. He can heal him some more.
I could also heal him.
We can all heal him,
Oh.
except not me
I can.
and not you.
I can hurt him.
And then we'll give him some food and we'll just talk to him a little bit. I don't know if we should go to the guards. They're pretty sketchy.
No.
They stole your wallet and
They
you
stole
didn't
my
give it
wallet,
back.
They
Yeah.
stole your wallet.
No, I mean I just found my wallet.
Oh.
It
Did the plan go
they
good?
thought
then?
they-
The
they-
guards gone?
The guards are gone.
Okay, I didn't see anybody when I was getting on the ship. I didn't really know what happened. That was
So yeah, let's go bring him to the tavern and get him something to eat. And then who's the guy at the tavern? What's his name? That like seems to know stuff.
Yeah.
Gap. Let's talk to
Yeah.
Gap.
We
Let's
should
have a talk
probably-
with Gap. I feel like that's probably the best
Yeah.
thing to do.
So I guess I'll go over to you. I don't know.
Well, as your guys are like talking about this, he'll just be like, like I said, I have no idea what's going on, but I can help. I'll help any way I can.
You want a pint, my good man?
Yeah, honestly, I can
Hey,
go for something to eat right
Let's
now.
go. Let's do it. Everyone to the tavern.
I'll say maybe you can.
Calamari over here is loaded, so he'll treat us to some
Thank you,
some
sir.
food and drink. I don't eat anything, but
I really
he'll treat us.
appreciate it. Like I said,
humans in their language.
He's not a human.
I'll never get used to it.
I'm just not even a human though. So
Not even
that
a human.
itself doesn't even hold up.
It's not
So-
human language.
Joe, as he's like resting on me, I'll just like give him another pat on the back and just another 5 points of health, I guess.
Okay.
Just a little more.
And we'll make our way to the bar. This is great. We're like friends.
It is my whole cheat.
We're like pals
destroyed.
now.
More pat him on the leg or something. 'Cause I don't think I'm reaching his back.
As we're walking,
you're not like 6 inches.
I mean, I'm like
You're probably getting slapped. You're probably like
slap his butt.
slap on the butt. That's
You're like
what.
3 feet tall.
Come on, let's get that.
It's not
attack.
gonna slap his
This guy
lower
was a
back.
barbarian, right?
I'm gonna reach his ankle. I'm gonna get up my fingers and try and touch his
This
ankle.
guy's probably like 6 feet tall, so you're about half his height.
Yeah, just slap him on the cheek, dude.
I'm like 3'5", so
Look.
As we walk, I want to ask him about the places that he's gone and what kind of goods he's traded. As we're
Are
walking,
you-
just
are you-
casual conversation.
Is anyone else doing anything as you guys are getting off the boat?
I'll probably just stay in the front, leading the way back to the tavern, with them kind of
'Cause
holding
he
him
can't
up and
see.
stuff.
well,
True, I can't say anything.
Okay.
True.
is he good enough to
I'm
like
trying to
walk
lead
by
the way, but
himself,
I
or
Him?
the
guy?
Yeah.
He's fine.
You go this way.
The guy, as you start to, are you like letting him like
I want to try to, because I want to try to like stay at the back, just in case something does happen, or just in case there's anything else that happens to come from the ship, or anything that hurt us.
Okay. Yeah. As you start to like let him go off on his own, he seems to stagger a little bit, but he kind of gathers his composure and is able to walk. He seems very. Make a perception check as he's.
Oh, can I ask him his name too?
I was about to do that.
You can.
What's his name? What's your name? What's your name, pal? Chief.
My name's Jack.
The Ripper?
Ooh, nat 20, baby.
Okay, so you you notice that he's kind of
What was?
staggering, and as he's trying to gain his composure, he still seems to be very just weak. He seems to not be.
I can tell he has
Like
a lot
a
more
full-
hit points than that. I know.
He doesn't seem to really have much energy at this point. He's kind of just dragging his feet, kind of really sluggish at this point. And he definitely just straight up looks like he has zero energy and hasn't slept well or eaten anything in a very long time.
Cayde, help this guy out. I'm gonna stay at the back just in case anything else happens, or just be on the lookout for wallet thieves.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Call those guards.
I think because
I'll help him along.
I'm gonna cast light, just a cantrip, since I know not everybody can see. I'll just kind of hold it up, kind of like a torch, and then walk in
How
front.
dark is
Jack,
it?
I don't know if you
No, it's
know,
like
but
We're- are we in a town?
I'm really good at
No,
seeing
it
Right now
was
you're on the boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the dots.
This
are
is
pretty
before
pitch
you guys have
black.
left the boat.
Okay.
Point on my thing.
So just like
You guys didn't hear that one, Jack.
All right, so is that it? You're taking up the rear. You're
In the front.
up front. Not you, Adam. You're still drinking.
I was taking
wait a second.
All right, so are you listening or looking for anything specific, or are you just kind of there in case anything comes out of it?
I'll just be listening towards the boat just in case. Yeah, just in case.
Okay, make a perception check just for the entire departure.
Oh man. 16.
16. Okay. So as everyone's leaving, you're kind of listening out to see if there's anyone else around. If there's any sounds that don't sound like they're from your party, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. It seems to be pretty quiet. It's pretty late at this point. As you're looking around, you'll notice that there's not a lot of people moving around outside. Even when you had come to the boats before, it seemed like there were more people just in the town milling about. Seems to have died down quite a bit at this point. There's just a few kind of torches scattered throughout the city itself, but here on the boat it's really quiet. There's nothing else going on. You're not really picking up any signs of just anyone else being around here. Alright, so at this point you guys are kind of walking off the gangplank, heading towards the tavern. And you can talk to
Okay.
Phil.
Yeah, I was just.
Are you
Yeah.
supporting him at this point?
Yeah, I'm helping him walk, and we're just engaging casual conversation.
Okay, he's kind of
Yeah,
leaning on you
trying to
for
talk to
support, like he's actually injured. Like he's relying on you pretty heavily to
Hey,
actually get around.
When you can, just keep healing him, I guess, so he doesn't die on us.
No, I'm fine. I'm
Meant to make.
I'm very hungry right
Like
now.
way
It's-
far behind.
Oh, you're just really hungry?
I don't know. I just seem to have no energy. I'm not hurt. My face feels a little hot, but other than that, I feel fine. Like I'm not in pain or anything. But
Well, like I said, we'll get you some food, and it'll be great. We'll just, chat. There's a guy that you should probably meet who's also trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe you two can piece together some information.
yeah, I
Probably
mean,
the best thing to do.
like I said, I really don't know much.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
You know something.
So where are you from?
I've just been I've been on the ship for a while, just going back and forth.
So you're from the ship?
I grew up in the capital city, but
That's more
I
around the
haven't really been land bound for a while. Been working on the ship for a few years at this point, just going back and forth.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
I'm gonna turn around, still a young guys.
Just look at you, just like.
How do you think he has so much money? Because he's so old.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really know.
That's
how
why he's
long-
gonna buy our
He's
food.
kind of a boomer. But he's alright.
What are you saying back there?
Hey, nothing, Pops. Don't worry about it.
Can't hear anything with those big ass ears.
What?
I just want
You
to
guys talking
thank you
about
guys for helping me out and getting me something to eat. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'll help where I can, but I really, I apologize ahead of time if I'm not able to.
Oh, also, how many other people were on your on your ship with you? You know.
I don't know. We usually crew maybe 20, 30 people.
Holy shit.
Okay, wow.
20 jacks coming through.
I'm gonna look at my hands. I'm
20
like,
jacks.
I don't got 20 of those.
Why would you have 20 hands?
Stay out of this. It's personal.
Okay. Alright,
See,
well,
see, okay.
you know, I don't know. I don't know. But whatever, we'll get you some food when we get there.
Okay.
If we kill this guy, he'd have 2 more.
Just for point of reference in terms of crew size, like that boat was a bit larger than
Yeah.
yours. Yours was about 10
Yeah, yeah,
times
yeah.
than this, so.
Alright, so
Is anyone else doing anything on the way to the tavern?
I'm probably gonna wait until we get to the tavern to
Okay.
find a table and kind of just
I'm just
get together.
small talk, asking him a bunch of questions that he probably doesn't want to answer. But
Yeah. As you ask him questions, unless there's something specific you want to ask him.
I want him to ask him who's gonna be my friend. You're gonna be my friend?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Can you come with us? I don't.
Where I don't even know where we're
Uh,
going.
Me
Sorry
either, but-
about that.
I have a pretty long-term contract for the ship. Like I said, it's kind of my job at
I
this
mean,
point. I don't really have any intentions
we'll-
of going anywhere
we'll
else.
figure it out. That's fine. He's fine for now.
Okay.
But I mean, I appreciate it. You know.
You're a good man.
As you guys are making your way to the tavern, you'll notice, like I mentioned before, it's a Nipsy. It seems to have died down quite a bit. When you were making your way to the boat, there seemed to be some people walking around. Now it seems to be much more quiet, much more died down. There are a few torches that kind of line outside of some of the shops. They're kind of dwindling at this point, but
The
you're able
shops
to
seem to be dwindling.
you're able
We
to
better
make your
hurry.
way. No, the torches are good.
Oh,
The shops are doing fine. I mean, it's good tourist season.
these shops are doing great.
As you
That's already
the shops.
business is booming. Holy shit.
But you're able to make your way or find your way back to the tavern pretty easily.
Okay.
Ellis, as you're just sitting in there, kind of trying to just watch people as they come in. Outside of the guards who had seen earlier, you don't really notice anyone.
Oh, fuck, are they still there?
Hell yeah.
You don't really,
Well, they went to the bar.
you don't really
Yeah,
notice
where you
anyone.
going?
You don't really notice anyone out of the ordinary, but as you're sitting there just kind of paying attention, you'll notice that at this point of the night, the tavern has died down in terms of people coming in, and people have been leaving frequently, but there's kind of the same group of people who seem to just be like constantly there, like they've been there for the last hour or so. They're not, it doesn't look like they're just coming in for a quick bite, they're kind of here, like they're normally here every night, just kind of drinking, eating. This is kind of where they hang out. And you'll notice a lot of these people wearing kind of like dirtier clothing, not like they were working outside all day. And they don't seem to be in any kind of rush. But outside of that, you don't really notice anyone out of the ordinary come in. But you will notice as your 4 compatriots do walk in the door with someone who you don't recognize.
Who walks in first?
home.
Who walks in first?
Me.
No.
Oh,
Aren't you like?
shit.
You going first?
I'm in the front, yeah.
I don't
I'm just
want
sitting, like, leaning up against the bar, just watching the door right now, and if I see him walk in, I'm gonna frown a little bit.
What about when I walk in? I'll walk in right behind him.
I'm gonna frown a little bit more.
I'm gonna turn to whoever's right behind me. I'm gonna go find a table. I'll get drinks and food. I need something extra tonight.
All right, make sure to get something for old Jackie boy here.
Again, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna rub my face a little and then go over to the bar.
So we'll find. Oh, are you at a table all by yourself?
I'm at the bar.
Are you guys looking for anything specific? Like, are you
Where's
trying to
your-
find
where's your-
someone as you walk in, or?
I'll be like, Ellis, what up, dude?
Alright.
I'm
Do
gonna
we?
turn around.
And then I'll go to Jack and be like, that's my guy. And I'll go sit at a table, or I'll bring him to a table that's like pretty quiet.
Did we notice the guards?
I was
As
gonna
we-
say, make a perception check as you're looking around.
Bubble.
Do I have to? If I'm not looking for anyone,
If you're not,
I'm not looking for
you're able to find Ellis pretty easily. He's kind of just
What about like passive perception?
passive perception. Are you passively
No, I mean for him.
for him?
Yeah.
Well, if he's not looking for anything, he would notice Ellis because he recognizes him pretty
Okay.
clearly, and Ellis is kind of sitting out
I mean
there
we.
looking.
Yeah. Okay. So it's 15.
Okay, so you will notice as you're walking around, you'll notice a lot of the people in here look like farmhands. They look like people who've been working outside all day, except for two men who are off to the side. You will recognize them as wearing the same armor as before. They're not wearing the ones before were wearing like little half helmets.
Mhm.
They're not wearing those like the guards you met before were, but they seem to be dressed very similarly.
Okay.
You don't see the front of them. They're at this point their back is kind of to you.
Do I can't remember. Did they say that they were going to the tavern after the whole?
No, they just
That was just that was their little side conversation that I didn't hear. Okay. Okay.
What the hell happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm gonna walk up to
Did
him.
I hear that? Wait, did I hear that?
I'm gonna
I mean,
walk up to him
unless
and grab him under the chin
He's
and
walking
make him look at
considerably
me.
faster than you guys are walking.
Pull my chin away.
I'm gonna grab him under the chin again and then I'm gonna heal him for 9 points damage. So you look like shit.
You got his ass
Whatever.
worked.
How'd you do that?
Oh yeah, I spent some time with your family, I guess, your cousins.
Interesting.
We are all one.
Are you trying to get the dude?
Really though, what the hell happened to you?
I went just point my thumb back to the beat up guy and like kicked my ass a little bit.
I thought you were so much better than us.
I've only been training for 40 years, man. I got a long way to go.
I'm not even 40 years old.
Oh, man, I'm a
And
little
that
bit.
guy
Come
looks
on.
like a bum.
He was a very angry bum.
You lost the bum fight. Anyway, that's payment for the drinks. Now walk away.
Okay. You guys are all kind of walking together.
I'll
If
walk
you guys are
over
all
to
together.
there.
Well, we're at the table. We're not really walking.
I assume in that direction, though, right?
What do you mean?
Like he was at the bar and he was going up to the
Oh
bar. I
yeah,
assume you guys
we're
were
like
okay.
close to the bar. Yeah.
Please don't yell my name across my face again.
Oh man, I just got excited to see you. That's all.
What's your name again?
Ellis.
Oh yeah. Hi, Ellis.
Hi.
Hey, this over here. This is Jack.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
I heard you put calamari through the ringer.
Oh, what is that?
No, I honestly don't. I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't think I did anything to him, but if I did, I apologize to him.
He
But
deserved
okay.
I wish my ears were bigger.
He seems, he seems to be like a really nice man. I mean, he offered to buy me a meal, so
it. I'm gonna look this guy up and down and say,
I don't know what he did to deserve anything, but
alright, yeah, nice guy.
I'm gonna whisper to Ellis, like I'm gonna get like so no one else can hear. I'm gonna be like, guys,
He owns the place.
well, this guy, he's from the boat. And
He's from the boat.
apparently, I'll look around. I'll be like,
Jeff, do you know where John went?
like I said, I don't even remember arriving in port.
So,
So
you don't know who the captain is?
last thing I remember, we were about 2 weeks out, and then I just woke up, I guess, tied to the mast, surrounded by.
Tied to the mast?
it was the outlaw. I don't know.
It's
It's just some shit, man.
Do I hear any of this?
Interesting.
you guys are all
okay. Well,
So, yeah, we kind of just came on the boat, and this guy was tied to the mast. I think you were gonna. Never mind.
I'm not over there.
I know.
Probably work
I wish I was over there.
Inform the cap before we inform.
Okay, you guys don't actually have to.
Oh, okay. I'll be whispering this. I think we ought to inform Gaff before we inform the authorities.
what did you guys do?
Okay, look, listen.
What?
I just wanted to know if there was magic on the ship. Elder Shmami
You
over
found out
there.
there's magic on the ship.
That's all I wanted to know.
It's a normal ship. Our ship wasn't magical.
Apparently there is magic on it. That's what I found.
Like the boat is magical?
There's something magical in the boat.
There's something magical in our boat. There's probably something magical in every boat.
Well, now we know for sure.
It's not
Either way,
Uh,
we found the found.
can I try to wave down a bartender?
Something's not right. We gotta get Gaff.
If you're
We
just
gotta-
trying to.
we gotta just-
Why? What?
Yeah, I'll
Gas
just
owns
plop
a
down a
tavern.
gold and say this is
Who's
covered
the
drinks
company?
for the table, and I'll point back to them.
Probably
and
the
one meal.
guards.
Yeah, we'll bring him right up for you.
Alright, then I'll head back to the
Why?
table.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I tried to frame one of them, stealing my wallet,
Oh, you tried to.
and then he actually tried to steal my wallet. That's shady, man.
And then they were gonna put us in a clink
True.
for taking our wallet.
Then they got bribed off.
Oh, they're crooked.
You went along with this plan?
It was a good plan, man. Okay, you weren't there. It worked.
It wasn't a good plan. I'm gonna throw that out there right now.
It's fine.
But yes, I had to bribe the goddamn guards so they wouldn't get thrown in jail.
But that's the point. They got bribed. The shade of it.
Have you never been to a city before?
Of course I have.
You can buy anybody.
I mean,
Anybody?
but that's why we got to talk to people. Right? I feel like Gap is a man. Can't be bought that guy. Saw it as a
I am positive it can be bought.
Okay, well,
Anybody can't be bought.
I can't be bought, so not true.
Are you sure?
Wow.
If I
I've
got you
never
close
been to
like
a
this.
city before.
You have a price. You have a price, Cayde. You're a robot.
How much?
Damn. Come on.
That's just incredibly offensive. It's so offensive. Like to my core.
I'm just gonna start pointing at people at the bar and ask, how much do you think that one's worth?
All I'm saying, I don't think we're going. I think we
Am I back at the table now?
Yeah, yeah. You
I'm gonna just look around.
Maybe the
I'm gonna look
We're
around
probably
like,
about halfway through this conversation.
I've been gone for 2 minutes. What are you guys doing?
They said we can buy anybody. What?
You're buying people now?
No, no one's buying people.
Okay, good.
Hey Jack, you look like a man who can't be bought. Is that true?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really want to be part of this conversation.
I'm gonna look at him and say, we got some food and drink coming in a minute for you.
Thank you.
Trying to sober you up a little
We
bit.
gotta make some more money.
We need to find a man like Jack.
You want a jack right there? Talk to him.
I mean, somebody who's not like
Call it someone in charge. That can be bought.
no, someone that's not like doesn't remember the past week and a half.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Dak is gonna help you in the situation, but he go up to the bar. I'm sure that they'll get him in like 20 minutes.
That's not that long. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go to the bar. Okay. I'm
You
gonna
guys
have,
listen to him?
I'm gonna have to go.
It's tough too. Common's not my
What?
person.
What are we-
Some of this stuff
are we
kind of
talking
throws
about?
off, man.
You went along with his plan?
Ellis, 3 to 1 is they are not good odds when you stand 3'5". It doesn't work well.
I did not witness any of this. Really funny hearing the story now, though. Glad I wasn't there.
You sided with him on the
It
plan.
did.
I just
We didn't end up
agreed
in
that
jail.
He was gonna do something.
It was
I
a
mean,
bad plan.
I probably should have
It was a bad
thought
plan.
about it more, but I thought he
That's
had a
why-
good idea.
That's why I swam. I didn't want to be part of that plan.
Ellis,
So I'm just like at the bar chilling.
what did
Yeah,
you?
Are you gonna flag someone down?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna ask.
Sorry.
Hey.
I'm gonna ask.
The guy you probably recognize.
What I
It's the
found
same bartender that here the whole time. We'll come up
Captain's
to you and say,
name.
yeah. Yeah, can I get your name?
Yeah.
That's about
You
it.
can you give me gas? I gotta talk to him.
As you like look around, he'll kind of like
Probably find out
confused, like.
who he is.
He stepped out for the night. He said he had to take care of some business. He'll be back in the morning.
What
We
time?
open up pretty early. Break it
Gap?
dawn.
Gap's gonna tear him apart.
Okay.
We're usually here before the fun
Gap will
hands
tear him
leave
apart. He
town.
can talk to Gap all he wants.
Okay, sounds good. And then I'll just thank you, and I'll go back to bed. Hey, Gap's not here. He stepped out for the heat. So it looks like we're. Okay,
Can I look
the
around?
MR's coming.
Does it look like there's any of the
So-
other shipmates that were there, or like the that captain that was here before? Do I see any of them, or is it pretty empty in here now?
Make a perception check. It seems to be calmer than it was before. People seem to be like it seems to be emptier than before. And people are kind of off themselves at this point.
Yeah, it's an 8.
You see a lot of people who are dressed similarly to Jack, but no one that really stands out to you that you could definitely point to and be like they were, on their ship. Everyone, he's not wearing anything like out of the ordinary. He's wearing very basic clothing. It looks a little more dirty than normal, but as you look around, a lot of the people in here look like they've been working outside all day. Their clothes are not very well kept. So no one really sticks out to you that, like,
I'll ask Jack. I'll say, do you recognize anybody in here from your ship?
He'll look around and say, I don't know. I'm at this point I'm really tired. I really could just use that food, but I don't see anyone here. He'll look around.
That guy's not at the bar anymore. That guy's not at the bar anymore.
Which guy?
The one that was just sitting there staring into nothing. The gap was screaming at earlier.
Oh, no. At this point, that was like a few hours ago.
What is this? We wait till tomorrow. We'll have Jack either talk to Gath or the Portmaster, something like that. And if that doesn't get anywhere, we'll bring it. You can bring it to the
You can do whatever you want.
I'll bring it.
Why not? Oh, because you tried to frame them?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a great
I'm not
thing.
messing with that.
First day in town and you make yourself basically a wanted criminal.
I want a criminal.
Almost. Bribery? Pretty sure that's a crime.
I didn't bribe anyone. They were ready. I was
That
ready
was
to go to jail.
that was the short one.
They're gonna put me in jail. What are they gonna put me for?
You break into a ship? You on a ship?
They don't know I did that. All I did. Here's exactly what happened. We went down there.
Yep.
I said, "Excuse me, fine gentlemen of the law. It appears I lost my wallet.
That's pretty.
Would you
straightforward.
please assist me in finding it, since I am a helpless citizen and it's your job?" And he said,
Whoa, that's not their job.
"Okay, it
It would be nice of them to
would be
do it.
very nice."
Yeah.
And he said,
He
"Fuck
said,
off! I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna throw you in the water." And I said, "That's not
that's
neighborly of you.
"That's a little extreme."
That's
I don't think
that
that's.
is extreme of you."
I don't think that's what he actually said. I don't think he was, I don't think
I'm
he was
gonna
gonna
walk
kill
up to
you.
that table that those guards are at.
You're gonna walk over to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, excuse me,
That
sir.
would be my-
He'll turn around and look at you like, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Theoretically speaking, if someone walked up to you and asked to help find the wallet, how would you respond?
As you say that, he's gonna look around. And he'll say, I don't know, I'd probably ignore it.
Huh.
Right.
Okay, that's,
Do you need something?
that was my only question.
Okay. He's gonna turn
Someone
around
just
and
said,
go
I
back
think
to
someone's telling a little tall tale. That's all.
eating. Sure. And I'll just go back to
Have a
eating.
nice night.
They'll just kind of like ignore you after the initial question. It seemed very like he wasn't really paying too much attention.
You walk back to the table. So, what's weird is those guys over there were talking about stealing a wallet or having someone's
See,
wallet.
and you wouldn't let me finish.
But they were declining, like denying it the whole time.
Yeah. Why
So-
would they admit to that?
So,
You're crooked.
They're crooked. They tried to
No.
shake me down.
They
and
took
throw
my
me in
wallet.
the
They took
water.
your wallet.
But
That's what
they
they
also
didn't do
wouldn't
that.
respond the way you described.
Well,
So-
obviously something's
Yeah,
shady around
something's
here.
a little off.
Something's a little off. That's
Yeah.
hey, that's what I'm saying. Something's a little off around here. I ain't trusting these guys.
I got Tinker's tools. I can look inside his head and see what's wrong.
You keep your little sausage hands off.
Honestly,
I'll throw you through that door.
that might be a good idea.
During this part of the conversation, the barkeep will come over with the food and the drinks and
Like,
things.
oh, finally. Whew, I need to
I want to take
something to
some of this
drown
food
this out.
Wait, you didn't order me anything?
You eat?
No. It would have been kind to get offered.
Yeah, I can get some like bolts or
No.
something out the back. I
That's
don't
okay.
know what you guys eat. I've
Oh,
never really seen.
I've
never
never
really seen
offensive comment.
No.
You know what?
The barkeep will kind of just like place the drinks down, and as this conversation is going, just open up
I
bag.
might be in the wrong company, as a matter of fact.
I mean, to be fair, look at him.
True.
He had a long day.
That's
I
true.
guess long 2 hours.
That's true. Hey, I didn't see it, but
He
I
looks
swear
like shit.
I could hear those smacks from a mile away.
Hey, no, I
Oh,
heard
I'm
him.
sorry.
He
I'm
got
gonna
the
pick up my
shit
drink.
kicked out
I'm
of
You
gonna
heard
him.
I'm gonna just down my drink.
I had to step in
Okay.
front of him, or else he was gonna probably get hurt really bad.
It was very
Yeah.
bad.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
worse.
look
Yeah.
at the guy and be like, "You got a mean right hook."
Oh, wait a
He's
second.
gonna look at you while he's golfing the food down at this point.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
whoa, slow down there, pal. You're gonna throw up.
Ellis, he
Sorry,
almost
it's
set
just
the
like
boat on
I feel like I
fire.
haven't eaten in
No,
a very long time.
Probably because you haven't. So you might want to
Okay,
take a
okay.
break.
Happened.
You
Let your
sure?
food digest a little bit. And
Totally fine.
can't have you throwing up. And,
You sure?
die.
He'll kind of just like
Perfectly
acknowledge you,
controlled,
like
you know?
you made the
Very good
spoon
at
full,
learning.
but he'll keep eating. He'll slow down slightly, but he's going to continue to eat it.
You almost set the boat on fire. I just thought I'd let you know that.
You know, you're roasting me about my plan that actually worked out perfectly. And then you got this guy over here.
You
almost
and I
burning
have, you and I have
down.
very different definitions of perfect.
The point was to get the guards away from the boat so he could do
You know
his
how
thing.
else you do that?
How?
Just yell.
What is that? People yell all the time.
Not on the docks in the middle of the night.
Why not?
Wait,
Did you hear anyone else yelling down there?
No.
maybe if I yelled
I was the only one yelling at him.
and said that you took my wallet,
Next time.
and then you run.
You guys are really evolving.
That might
this
work.
plan.
That's like a good next time plan. I like that for a next time plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my leave. I'm gonna take my leave, and I'm gonna take another piece of your food. I'm gonna walk out the door. I'm
Jack,
gonna
do you mind
find
if
some roof to sleep on.
Calamari over here puts you up in a room for the evening? If you could just wait till the morning,
One get it right.
and then we'll have you talk to someone. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to oppose.
No, he's fine. He's like I said.
I'm gonna be staring at you the entire time.
That means he
I'll
likes.
turn to you and say thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that means he likes me.
Again, like I said, I don't know how much help I can be, but thank you, sir. Dirk,
No problem. I would keep staring at you. And then I'm gonna look at my wallet and be kind of sad. Because I don't know how many rooms are.
You paid a gold piece for a beer.
I don't know how much food costs.
Did you
Human
buy
world
like
is beer.
Did you buy like 4 rooms when you bought that beer?
I
Okay.
bought drinks and food.
Spent so much money.
That is.
Either
I'm
way-
gonna look at my coin purse. It's not a lot.
Is there like a bench outside? Like a park bench or like a bench nearby?
God, it's mine. I'm sleeping on it.
Okay, no, hobo pro.
when you were approaching the dock, you noticed there were benches like overlooking the pier, but you weren't really looking specifically.
I don't want
for
to
the
go.
benches
I don't
on
want to
the
go back
docks.
to the dock.
Do you want to go outside and look for some?
Yeah, I'm gonna go the opposite way of the docks. Oh well, I'll tell you guys. I'll be back here when it opens, so we can try and find out.
I don't think it's.
I'll head up to the bar and ask if there's a vacant room that I can rent for the night.
Okay. We'll start with you, Chris.
Actually, maybe I should stay. Jack, would you mind if I bunked with you? That way I can make sure you're safe and no one tries to assassinate you in the middle of the night. For your knowledge.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, good idea.
Glad I don't
He's
use
our
this.
inside man.
Like,
You could
like
be
I
like
said,
a,
I mean, I'm not exactly paying for the room, I guess, so I can't really make that decision, but I
There it
would
is.
be fine with it.
Great, let's do it.
So nobody
I won't
else-
sleep in the bed. Don't worry.
Oh, so you're paying for his room?
No.
Why not? You're staying
Absolutely
in it.
not. All right.
You didn't pay for any food. Why don't you pay
I
for
didn't need any food.
It's all your plan. I think you have to pay for
It
your
was a
plan.
great plan.
You're right. You didn't pay for it.
It's almost like my knowledge is pain because you're getting
Glad I don't
basically
hear
for free.
this.
What are you gonna do if he dies?
Okay, so as you're walking up, you'll be able to flag someone down, by the way.
Alright, I'll just ask how much it costs for
Unless you like.
It's
talk
5
to
silver
the
per
place
night.
that I can't.
Alright, I'll pay for that.
Okay.
What else would you guys
There's
do?
2 beds in the room.
I don't know, Stranger Things
If you need anything, just let us know. He'll go over and he'll grab like a little key.
Very
He'll hand it to you and say, "Here, the room is
Also
over," and he'll
very
point to
sneaky.
the side of the bar. There's like a little
You should have seen
hallway
the way I
that you would have
dove
noticed
around
before,
that
but
boat.
he says it goes down that way. Here's your key to get inside, and it has a little tag on it. The room numbers on the doors. Let us know if you need anything.
Alright, I'll pick it up, I'll walk back to the table.
Where's your key?
so you're gonna give my key back now.
Alright, so I'll go upstairs with Jack.
Okay. Well, he's gonna.
Yeah, when-
Oh, I'll
I'll-
follow you and Jack. upstairs.
Well, I'll hand off the key to you,
No,
I
give it to
guess.
Jack, I don't need his key. I'm just watching him.
No? Okay. I'll give it to Jay. There's the room numbers down the hall.
All right. Thank you again. I really appreciate it.
Just maybe tone down the aggression a little bit, and then we'll try to figure something out in the morning.
Okay.
One of you should watch this guy.
I am. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah, I figure you're probably following him.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
sorry. I've been.
Okay. So he's gonna finish his food at this point. He'll look around. Like, it seems like everyone's kind of leaving the table. He'll take the key and he'll start to head off.
I'll follow him upstairs.
I'm
Not like
gonna-
in a weird way, but as like a, I'm also going to the
Just
same.
hounding him.
You're just
Yeah.
like pressed up against his back. Let's
Nope.
go.
Okay.
Step,
Are you
step
gonna
on my
like? Are you
feet.
talking to him on the way?
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, that food looked really good. Kind of sucks I can't taste it.
Yeah, that's
You also
really,
didn't
really
get it.
unfortunate.
Yeah, true. I also didn't get any.
Because 'cause you ate it all. You
You
pig. That was for everybody.
really scarfed that down, Jack. Huh?
I'm gonna just look at whoever else is at the table. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna head back to the ship because I'm very done with this night.
It's almost like it didn't even ask if I wanted any.
Are you guys doing anything?
I'm gonna go.
Whatever.
Nate gave me back my keys, so I'm gonna go to my
I
room.
forgot about that.
Okay.
He slowly slid it to me on the.
Okay. So you were leaving.
I want to go find the roof
Find a
to
roof.
sleep on.
Find a good sleepable roof. Make a,
Preferably across from whatever room that he is in.
just peeking in there all night. That's a good
you don't know what room he's in.
I will walk on some roofs until I can see in.
Okay.
just peeping.
So,
Gotta get that peeping.
What kind of?
No.
are you just gonna start
No.
trying to climb on roofs, or?
Peeping.
I mean, I'll try it for a little while. Yeah.
Being a peeper.
Okay. Sure.
Don't make me make athletics. Make me do acrobatics.
Yes.
You're just gonna like somersault on top of
Tumble
the
right
roofs.
up there. Gymnastics, you know.
So the roofs are kind of the building architectural style is a little bit varied here. Not all roofs are completely flat, so you have to find one. Are you specifically looking one with a vantage point to just the inn in general?
Yeah.
The tavern. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really care. If I can see him,
That's a plus.
That's-
Okay.
I don't really care.
Okay. So you kind of walk around, make an investigation check. As you're, just kinda,
Investigation.
you're trying to find a roof that's climbable and
14.
livable on. Okay. So after a few minutes, you're walking around the tavern, kind of off to the side. You can't exactly get there from where you are right now, but you notice that like behind the tavern, a few like a road down, there's a string of houses that look like they have kind of a flat roof on them. A little bit taller than the houses in between that and the tavern. You feel like you might be able to get a decent vantage point on.
I'm gonna go for him.
Okay. So you'll have to make your way through the town, go to the next road, and as you look at the houses or the building, it looks like it's kind of just like the row of the building that you're looking at that has this flatter roof. There seems to be multiple entranceways, and they all look to be very identical. Are you trying to get like around back, or are
Or
you
to the
just
side.
looking just for a way to get up?
Just a way to get up.
Okay, so it seems like it's one longer building that you're looking at, so you'll have to make your way around, and you'll notice there's a road off to the side. As you turn the corner, it looks like there's kind of an alleyway that connects this road and the next road. The streets seem to be set up kind of like in... you have the main roads, then there's these side roads that split off, and then it looks like these alleyways kind of connect the two. Similar to like a block type situation, but just like really long blocks. So you find this alleyway. It's pretty high up, and the building there are some outcroppings. I mean, it's made out of stone, and there's kind of like wooden beams what you assume would be levels. Seems to be probably 2 or 3 stories high, and they're 3 stories high, but there's 2 of those kind of stops. If you wanted to, give it enough time, you could find a way up.
I will take however long it takes.
Okay. So is anyone else doing anything for the rest of the night?
I am gonna go into my trance for sleeping and be really annoyed that I almost lost that fight. I'll pound it in my head to get better.
Okay, you're successfully annoyed. Okay, so it takes you a bit to get up there. To kind of put some stuff together. It's some boxes, some stuff you find just to prop yourself up and climb up. It's not necessarily a difficult climb, but it takes you some time. And you get up there, and the roof kind of just looks like a generic roof. There's nothing up here. There's kind of like a little in the middle of this building. There's like a little shed type thing with a door on it. But you're able to make it up, and that's what you see initially when you go around. And I assume you're looking towards the tavern to see if you can see anything specifically. Make a perception check.
12.
Okay.
11, sorry. 11.
So, as you're going to the room following Jack, are you doing anything once you get to the room?
I'll just be like, well, Jack, this is us. Get a good night's rest. I will keep watch over you. Don't worry. I won't let anything happen.
You're just gonna stand over him. Safety.
Basically. I'm just gonna stand.
Put on sentry mode.
Yeah,
And just
I'm
like,
just gonna. I'm gonna go into the corner and use my sentry's rest to just stand there.
If there is a bed.
is it actually called sentry's rest?
I don't move around.
I know you're like a
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I? Sit
He's
on
got lasers just coming
I'll
out of his
sit-
eyes. Just
that? I'll sit on the other
sentry
bed.
turret.
I'll just sit on the other bed.
Okay.
'Cause lying down, I'll lose like a half a second if something happens if I'm lying down.
That's
that
not
is
efficient.
true.
So now I can just from a sitting position stand up really fast if something happens versus kicking my legs out.
So at this point, as you're kind of looking out, trying to figure out if you can see which of the windows is the room that he's staying in, you can't really see anything specific. It looks like a lot of these rooms are, at this point, there's not really any lights in them. And the position of the window, you can't really see the entire room, and you're pretty far away at this point. So you can't really make out specifically which one is the room that he's in.
I rolled like poop.
Huh?
I rolled like poop.
And also, it's pretty far.
I got the best eyesight.
I mean,
Not me.
you got a 12 eyesight. I don't know if that's the best eyesight.
Oh, I also rolled like poop. It's my passive. It's better.
You don't got that 20/20 vision, you got that 12/12 vision.
Honestly, better than 2020.
True.
Is that how that works?
I'm gonna go to my room and open the window and sing songs of my homeland. What is my homeland called?
Wait,
No, you're
do I
not.
see him?
You will. I mean, if you're just opening the window and singing, and you're paying
Yeah, I'm like sitting on
the
the windowsill with my like loot.
Yeah, if
What
you're
is-
paying attention to the tavern, you will notice
It's the
that.
feels right there.
Mhm.
Wait a
Put
second.
hunter's mark on him.
I'm in the same room.
No, you're not. I didn't let you in.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He's like just walking with you. You go in first, slam the door.
You're just like propped against the door all night.
Misty, open the door.
What is my homeland called?
Wait, am I gonna
The
be sleeping
area?
by myself in
Yeah.
a boat?
You're from Cayde, within that
Guess
region.
so.
Yeah.
I'm not going back out of the boat.
Not into the region, not from the
That's
region
the
that's
scene of
like
a
more
crime,
civilized,
my
but it's
dude.
a
Yeah.
very big foresty.
Lot of
I
boats.
bless your
range down in Cayde.
I'll shoot up and I'll just like stand up and be like, Jack, there's quick coming for us. Wake up quick.
The war music.
You guys doing that?
No.
Okay. So, you will hear that and notice
I'm
that.
gonna lean out over the edge and just look. What did I get myself into? Now I'm just gonna go to the other side of the room and go to bed.
Okay.
So
So is anyone else doing anything during this night?
Nope.
Alright. I assume you are all sleeping through till the morning as much as you need for your
I mean, I only need 6 hours, so whenever Jack gets up, I'll go.
Okay.
Actually, no.
I keep knocking on the
What
door.
time is the thing open? What time is the place open?
You mentioned that it opens at dusk. I get dawn.
At dawn. I'm gonna wake Jack up at dawn if he's not awake.
So, you guys can all have a long rest at this point.
Nice.
As you finally made it 3 hours into the campaign.
All the spells that I have used, I needed to recuperate them.
True.
I almost.
All my hit
Yeah,
points.
I almost.
All my hit
Adam
points.
gets some hit points.
All my
back,
hit
which
points
is-
that I have lost.
That was nice. I was very close. That was the scariest moment I've had in the 40 years of my battle training.
Some bum. I'm this fight with a bum.
It's these robes, man. I can't breathe in battle. They're too constrictive.
It's messing with
They
my
don't, they don't whip
my
moisture.
chakra.
They don't whip
They don't
moisture.
messing with my chakra.
Okay, so morning routines and items. So you'll be at dawn. You'll be waking up.
Stand right up. I'll walk over to Jack. Jack.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I want to get what everyone's doing first. And then figure out. What is your plan for the
I'm
morning?
gonna wake up. I'm gonna go over. And then, can I see the front of the tavern?
No, you can kind of see the back corner of it, which is where like you would.
I'll
assume
hop
the
down
room
and
is.
go
I will let you
across the
in.
street from the tavern.
But you're gonna kind of make your way towards that.
I'm just sitting at the door.
What are you doing when
I'm
you?
sleeping.
Are you waking up early, or are you at Eladamri, Mr. Adam?
Me.
Alright.
What are your initial plans for the morning?
I would like to go and search out a store where I can buy armor because I'm very sad that I was taken advantage of in that fight.
Okay.
I
Are you
would
gonna
like-
be
I would
waking
Taken
up?
advantage of.
Are you waking up at like dawn?
Yeah.
As early as possible.
Okay.
The rest. But yeah, then I will go out and search for that to kind of better equip myself, seeing as I was a little outclassed yesterday. I feel a little underworn.
Okay. What are your guys' plans?
I'm going to
To be honest, I'm not gonna
open the door and find him sitting out. outside of the door.
I'm gonna fall either forwards or backwards because I slept on the door.
Okay, but you guys are you guys getting up early?
Sure am.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's Bill's decision.
So we'll assume you guys are all getting up around the same time, around dawn. So we'll start with you. So you're waking up Jack.
I'll go over and I'll say, Jack.
And we'll. Oh.
I was gonna say Jack.
Jack.
You're going over to him, or you're just saying it?
No, I'm gonna go over.
Start
I'm gonna
shaking.
walk over to Jack.
You're not gonna make an alarm clock noise?
I'm gonna walk over, look over, and be like, Jack.
Oh, hi. Good morning. You know, kind of like wake himself up.
It is morning,
Is it morning?
which means it's time.
Are you in mourning?
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't have left
Let's
the bottle
go.
with him.
And I'll go to the door and open it.
He's gonna like slowly and cautiously like get out of bed and just kind of like not size you up, but just kind of like figure out his situation. He'll slowly just start walking towards the door, and he'll leave, and he'll go.
Jack, we'll go downstairs.
He'll let you
Or I'll
lead
go
him
downstairs.
to the main area.
Yeah, we'll go to the bar. Or
Okay.
I'll go to the bar and I'll be like,
He'll sit down where you motion and just kind of sit there, just look around, all like, just kind of nervous. Okay, so you're making your way at dawn to the.
I'm doing the best I can.
You're making your way to the tavern. What are you doing once you get to the tavern? Right? Are you going in, or are you just kind of waiting outside?
I'll go in.
Okay.
I'm not sitting next to them.
Okay.
Do I see him when he comes in?
Yeah, we'll get there in a second.
Double check quick.
We'll get back to you. We'll do your stuff after.
Okay.
And you guys, I assume, are going to go to the main area in the tavern. Okay.
Maybe.
So you say maybe?
I'm thinking. Do I want to go for a jaunt around town?
I don't know.
How early is it? Are the
If you're
shops
getting up at
open?
dawn, it's dawn.
True. True.
No, but I mean like when. Would I know when the shop's open?
Depends on what
No
time of year it
specifically,
is.
but based on just your
General
experience
knowledge.
in like civilized. I mean, you haven't spent a ton of time
No, not very much
in-
time at all.
in like civilized areas, but you would assume based on just like, your experiences in life that people get up when the sun's up.
No, I'll just go to the main area for now of the tavern.
Okay. So you'll get there first, and you'll sit them down. Are you doing anything?
I'm just sitting there waiting for someone to come out.
Okay. I mean, there'll be people behind the counter, kind of just like there's no one really in the area that you're noticing. There's no one.
I'll wait till someone asks
Here
me
eating.
what I'm doing. If I need anything.
So it looks like
I don't wanna rush them.
there's a few people behind the counter just kind of cleaning up. They'll notice you and make your way over. While that's happening, Ellis will kind of walk in the front. Are there,
And I'll remember. And I'll say,
What did you say?
during that
What did you say?
the worker will come up and say, "Hey, can I get you anything? Do you have a good night? Is your room all set? Did you need
yeah,
anything?
it's fine.
Can I get you anything?"
Well, I was hoping to speak with Gaff, actually. I was told he would be here in the morning.
Yeah, he's in the back just getting some stuff ready for the day. I can ask if he can come out. He's asked a few minutes.
Whenever he can, that would be great.
Sure. Did you need any food? Anything to drink?
I'll look around and see if Eladamri is here.
He's not.
I won't be getting anything. Then I'll lean over to Jack and be like, Jack, don't know what to tell you. He's not here.
Is that all I am to you people? A money bag.
And I'll just wait. I'll just wait for him to come out.
Okay. And then you guys will arrive in the main tavern area. Are you doing anything? What were you doing? I guess
I'll
I
get
guess.
food.
Are you gonna go up and down?
No.
Okay, you're gonna go to the bar.
Yes.
As you sit down, the person who was like up at his table will come back and say, "Can I get you anything?"
Basic breakfast.
Wait, I'm at the bar there.
Oh, you are at the bar.
Yeah.
I thought you were at the table.
No.
Okay. Well, I assume you're not sitting next. No. I assume you're not. Okay. So he'll walk over to you. Same thing. I'll say, "Okay, yeah. I'll bring that right down. If there's anything else you need, let me know. And he was already making his way to the back, so he'll just continue.
Thank you.
And then you guys will walk in after that.
Who's walking next?
You guys, both of you.
All right.
So you'll see as you walk in, it seems to be pretty empty at this point, but you will notice them at the camp.
I'll wave.
Oh hey! I'm gonna go run over there.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna go run over there.
Okay.
Like actually, like run.
Okay.
That's fine.
Long time no see, and I'm just gonna give like a big stretch.
Good morning.
It is a fine morning.
It is a fine morning.
Are you following over as enthusiastically?
No, I didn't sleep well last night.
Well, you look awful.
Yeah, I've been told that before.
I think you look all right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and Misty. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Are you guys sitting down with them?
I'll sit next to Cayde, but not next to Misty.
I'm gonna whisper to him. He was staying outside my room all last night. I think he's kind of creepy, right, man? I don't
To Jack or it's okay?
No, to
Okay, for real?
yeah, dude.
Do I hear this?
I'll be whispering it, intending for you not to hear it, but if you
I probably don't hear it, because that's a 5.
No, you can tell that they're saying that Misty's saying something to Cayde, but at this point you're too aggravated and tired to really pay too much attention to it.
I'll be like, watch out for him then. It's really weird.
Church people.
Yeah, I don't know about
Oh
that one.
my god. No. Holy shit.
I mean, some people are into it.
Yeah, but it doesn't make it not weird. So, yeah.
All right. While you guys are having this conversation, the back door will open. The door from before, as well as the waiter that took your order, will come out together. The waiter will have food. Just a few minutes past. They'll put a plate of just eggs and bread down in front of you. So if there's anything else you need, let me know. Gath will continue to walk past where you are and continue to them.
Is there any? Can I look around and see if there's anybody else in here but us?
Sure. There's no one.
Okay.
It's just us.
It's empty at this point.
Okay.
It's fairly early. Like it's like early dawn. And there doesn't seem to be anyone. So he'll walk up to you, say,
Remember last time?
what can I do for you?
I understand that you were trying to figure out what's going on with the ship. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're gonna have the talk to the mayor today to see if we can get someone. I think I talked to you before about this.
Yeah. I just wanted to. This is my good pal Jack. He's actually from the ship. We got a hold of him yesterday, and well, Jack, just why don't you go ahead and tell him what's been going on.
Gath will kind of look over him, and Jack will be like I said, I don't really know. I don't really remember what happened. Last thing I remember, we were sailing, making our way here with the supplies, and I woke up tied to the mast, like I told you guys yesterday, tied to the mast. I mean, you guys were there, you know that. To the ship. I don't really know much more than that.
Yeah, we found him like that, you know. So
Deception.
I don't know if
You can make a deception check.
So
I
convincing.
do.
This is why I'm not sitting with you guys.
That's why I'm at the store. That's why I'm on a shopping spree.
Okay, let me see. What is that? Perception? Persuasion?
Technically, it's not a lie because you
That's
did
gonna
you
be
did find.
a 5.
But technically, it's not a lie because he did find him like
I
that.
did find this man like this.
Yeah, but
I know.
that's you
Well,
know that
I got a
that's
5.
not true. Okay. He'll look at you and say that's weird. But
Well, listen. Here's the deal. We were wondering. We wanted to get a sort of a head start. Keep this under wraps. Are you a man I can trust? Yeah.
he'll look at you and say,
Is he a man?
I don't really want to answer that.
I like that. That's what I like. That's what I want to hear. We were doing just a little snooping. Apparently, there are some magic items in that boat that are no longer there.
Okay.
This man was crazed yesterday. I'm sorry you had to hear that, Jack. But you were. And you went to town on that elf boy. You messed him up right good. you know.
I'm surprised.
But
Like
I'm
I said,
surprised
I
he's, like, been
apologize
paying
if
for all
I
your
did
stuff.
anything
But-
wrong. I just
What's
He
that
didn't
thing
know-
when
he
people
didn't
talk
know
about
it was-
your itches or something? Am I up by the satellite?
he
That's
didn't know what
weird.
was going on. Obviously, something's going on that ship. I didn't want to take it to the authorities right away because let me just tell you, I'm sure you know, some of them are a little crooked. I didn't want him to fall in the wrong hands.
when you said it, yeah, Gap just just like slightly
See?
chuckle.
You're next to me, right?
Going so.
I'll open and be like, hey, this guy knows. So I'll.
They're a bunch of
wall-
wallet stealing fools.
And I just wanted to know if since you're gonna go to the mayor, if you think the mayor is someone you could trust, maybe Jack's testimony could be useful. He says there's like 20 or 30 more guys on the boat. If they're in the same condition like him, it could be pretty dangerous. So. You didn't hear this from me, by the way. Just to make sure.
Jack will look over and say, like, I don't know if they're all still on the boat. Like I said, I don't really know where any of the crew is at this point. And then Gap will look over and say, yeah, I've seen quite a few of them come in and out, just wander the streets for the past few days. But if you don't mind, yeah, I'll take you down to he's saying this to Jack. I'll take you down to the mayor's office. We're heading there around mid-morning to kind of have a meeting, see what she can do for us.
You cool with that, Jack? Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, like I said, I
There it is.
can't really provide much more information, but anything I can do to help, I'm I will.
Great. Yeah, I mean, I would say stick with Gap. We're not really from around here. So yeah, I mean, I'll go to shake my hand with Jack. Like, it was really great talking to you. I hope everything works out. But I got some errands to run. And I'll stand up and I'll whisper to Gap and I'll be like, I think he hasn't eaten in like a long time. I mean, yesterday, but before that, but probably not for a long time, so he might still be hungry.
Yeah, I'll take care of him. Thank you guys so much for bringing him by. Hopefully,
Yeah,
we can,
and
provide
you
some
know,
information.
if there's like, if the mayor decides that, you know, never mind. Forget that we were the ones that brought him here. No recognition needed. It's quite all right.
On to the next campaign.
And then I'll say, well, it's been nice, but I'm gonna go run some errands now.
All right.
This is the
I
most
assume
awkward
you're
goodbye
getting
I've
up
ever
to-
seen.
You're getting up to leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
As you get up, like Jack will turn to you and say, "Thank you again. Thank you guys so much for the help. And if you see that elf man around anywhere, just let him know I said thanks. I really appreciate it."
I'll let him know. Oh, also, what time midday you said that thing was?
You talking?
Yeah,
Say
I'll
that
say,
to
yeah,
Gap.
yeah. What time was it? Midday, mid-morning?
Mid-morning.
Okay. Where? At the Queen's house or whatever?
Mayor.
Mayor. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, she's got a large house near the center of town. Literally can't miss it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I may be back here at some point, and if I run into you, I'll maybe I can ask what happened. I'd sure like to know.
We're open most of the day, so if you ever need a drink or anything to eat, I mean, we're not moving.
Sweet. I'm gonna leave.
As you're like getting up the motion, you'll say, "I'll get you some breakfast over motion at the Jack."
On to his work, lads.
I think we really did something. We really helped somebody.
I'm not there.
Oh, you already left?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I guess I'm just talking to myself. I think he's a little upset with me right now.
I'm not at your table.
Yeah,
We did
She could
something
be like,
right, Misty.
talk to you.
Across the room.
We did something.
Come on. There's no one else in
Oh, I
there.
forgot you were here.
All right, so you're getting up to leave.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta
What are
leave.
you guys doing after this conversation, or during this conversation? I guess. Are you doing anything? If you're
Well-
not doing anything during the conversation, like if he's getting up to leave, are you staying? Or are you?
I don't think there's much else to do here, other than I guess like meet up with them at the mayor's mid-morning. So I guess I'll take off too and follow suit, follow Cayde.
You're going with him?
Yeah.
Misty, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna sit at the table in my own thoughts, and then when I realize everybody's leaving, I'll just get up and follow them.
Okay.
How long is mid-morning?
Wait for me.
from now?
A few hours.
A few hours.
Hurry up, you
I'm
slowpoke.
going to go to like the city records place.
Are you leaving with them? Because this conversation took like 5 minutes.
No.
So you're still eating.
I'm gonna finish my food and then I'm gonna go to like the city rapids.
Okay. We'll pick up with that in a second. So you guys are leaving. Well,
I'm leaving by myself.
You're being
Time
followed.
to spend.
Can I know?
You're leaving by yourself.
Why do I notice I'm being followed?
I don't think they're hiding.
I don't think they're hiding. I think
no.
they're just. I think Nipsey just got up when you got up and was walking out with you, and then.
I'm gonna think
Unless
back
you're
to what
being
Misty
stealthy,
told
you
me
will
about
know.
him this morning, and my concerns are going to grow.
All
I'm
right.
gonna walk a little faster.
Roll
Just
for
keep it-
concerns. No.
Let's keep a fucked up smile on my
All
face.
right. So we'll go back 30 minutes. We're at
I got these
dawn again.
All right, I will
You get up in your ship or in your quarters.
go out and search for an armorer.
Okay. Are you doing anything on the boat, or are you just straight leaving?
That's me.
No, I'll just get out of my trance, be like, I gotta get better, and then I'm gonna start heading to the armorer.
So you say that there are other people like on the boat, sleeping. Some of the other crew members. One of them
Armor
does
doesn't make you
look at you weirdly.
I'm like, bad night last night. Don't worry about it.
Armor doesn't make you better.
It does. Makes me more alive.
Crush.
Not so.
Can you
That's
fight
the
in
opposite.
armor?
Better than the robe. Yes.
Or what? Oh, in any armor? Or?
Just light armor.
He needs to get the studded leather armor.
Probably better than my shiny red and gold robes.
Okay.
Better for man.
So
You
you're
don't have any
going to
armor at
the
all.
town square, I assume.
You start with armor.
Wizards don't.
Oh, that is true.
I get proficiency, but I don't start with any.
But you have a lot
So,
of money.
town square, you said?
Is that where you're going?
Yeah. I'll probably head to the most general area where I figure a store
Yeah,
would be, and then kind of work my way around to try to find it.
Okay. So you make it to town square. Town square is. I mean, you've been here before because you were here the previous day. It's in the center of town. In the middle, there's a notice board, kind of up on like a little staircase, and surrounding the entire square, there's just stores. You haven't really looked specifically at them earlier because it didn't really concern you too much. But as you're looking around now, you'll see there's quite a few signs. And at this time, it does seem early, but there does seem to be quite a bit of activity. People walking back and forth. It doesn't seem to be a lot of like just foot traffic. It seems like people are going in the building, like tidying up around their store, and it seems like there's a lot of people out and about. But like, it seems like
It's not just dead.
yeah, it's not dead, but there's not a lot of just general people going around. It seems like everyone who's up and around are in a specific area.
Okay.
Like they're not walking around. I guess they're
So,
just
I just look and see. I don't know what like a blacksmith kind of sign would look like, but I'm guessing I'll try to find one that kind of. Huh? Yeah, well, I don't. This world could be crazy. You humans are just. You got
They
crazy
don't
stuff.
have armor in Elfland.
okay. Make a perception check for your
What do
first
they
look
use to
around.
make armor in Elfland?
Their hands.
Okay, is
They
that true?
just grab all the metal and just
They just heat it up.
they just squeeze
They
it.
hold it in the fire in the forge. They
Just-
take it out. And they just,
They just smack it.
Is it perception
With
check?
handprints and all.
yeah.
That
That's why it looks
is.
so
I think it's an
That's why it looks so
18.
good, you mean? Doodle by hand.
17.
Okay. So as you make it to the town square, and you just quickly look around, and you actually notice one sign in particular says, or you notice the sign. It says blacksmith above it, but it's kind of in the windows. You see like little daggers and short swords. Yes.
Does it have a picture of an anvil on it?
No, it doesn't have a picture.
What? This is not true. Immersion ruined.
What the hell?
Is there a picture of a little shield and then the next one has a little sword? So I know the differentiation between the stories.
No.
Alright, I will head towards that one.
I lied. It doesn't say blacksmith. The sign says Cecilia's arms, but you notice like
Like
armor and
weapons
equipment
and armor
in
and
the,
stuff.
In the windows?
in the windows.
It's window shopping.
All of them.
If she had more than 2, I'd be real jealous.
Okay. So, are you walking up to the building?
Hands?
Yes.
Okay. So it seems to be open as you get closer to it. No one's outside, but
I will.
you can make your way in if you want.
Yeah, I'll see the doors open. and head
Doors open. You can, as you walk in, just make a. As you walk in, you see, the building here is fairly small, but the walls are lined with simple weapons, simple tools. On your left, you'll see probably short swords, some daggers, a few pieces of armor, and on your right, it seems to be more farming equipment. You don't notice anything specific, but you get the feel that this is kind of just like a general goods blacksmith shop.
Okay. Is there like a front like desk area. I don't know if there's anybody there like a bell to ring
Yeah,
to get somebody's attention.
yeah. There's like a little counter, kind of halfway through.
I'll just go up there and see if I can find whoever runs the place.
As you walk up, you don't see anyone immediately.
Okay.
You're just gonna wait there until someone comes
Uh,
up, or are you gonna do anything?
If I don't see anybody, I'll probably just start looking around at the armor itself to see if it's cool. If it's like good armor, if it's just kind of like clothing type stuff.
Okay. So like I said, the armor was off to one side, so you'll make your way over to that side, or like the kind of combat equipment was off to one side, so you can make your way over there. Make a investigation check.
14.
Okay, so as you're looking through the equipment, you notice it seems fairly well made, but you're not really an expert on the subject, so you don't really know for sure. But it seems to be fairly sturdy. It seems to be quite a wide array of equipment. There's some a few pieces of like plate gauntlets, and there's some swords here and there. Nothing specifically that you're looking for, because you're looking for leather armor. Right?
Yeah, basically leather type armor.
Yeah, so nothing specific to what you're looking for, but you just see a lot of general equipment, and it seems to be fairly well built. And as you're looking through, you'll hear some footsteps off to the side from behind the counter, and a woman will come out and say, "Hey, what can I do for you?" And you'll look over. You can notice she's at least partly elf.
Ooh.
Make a perception check, I guess.
Partly elf.
14.
Yeah, so she looks not full elf, as you would know very well
She's not
what full
a
elf
pure
looks like. But she doesn't look entirely human either. She's coming out. She's wearing just a thick black apron, and she's got a pair of tongs in one hand. She looks kind of dirty, but not like, I mean, it's early in the morning. She just got here, but it looks like she's been doing work.
Is she Adam's type?
I don't know.
Can I roll
I
for
haven't read
type?
that. I haven't read that part of the backstory yet. But she looks like she's been doing some work for a while. But I mean, it's still pretty early, so.
Alright, I will head over to the counter, and I'm in business to find some new armor. I'll look down at my robes, and like, these haven't suited my latest excursion too well.
Yeah, what are you looking for? You looking for? I don't know. We have some plate armor over there.
I'll look up here. That's a little heavy for my frame. I'll
True.
anything light, mostly leather works. Keep me alive with sword fighting and spells. I don't need too many interruptions in combat, but just a little extra padding would help.
Unfortunately, for the most part, I mean, it's a small town. We don't deal a lot in. I personally don't deal a lot in leather. There is a leather worker shop down the road. I kind of specialize in a lot of farming equipment. A lot of this armor and stuff that we have is kind of just trade-in stuff. People have brought it here, traded it for farming equipment, actually. So I focus more on that. But there's a leather working shop down Chill Point, kind of across the square. There's a leather working shop down there if you wanted to check them out.
All right, I will do that. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. If you need anything, let me know. We have tools here if you're looking to get into farming. We have some swords and stuff over on that side. But if you need anything sharpened or cleaned up, let me know.
All right, I appreciate it. Lifelong friend achieved.
It's that easy.
Making friends is that easy?
So I'll head out and go in the direction she said there was a leather working shop.
Yep.
And find my way over there.
Yeah, so it's after she pointed it out, it's pretty easy to pick it out and find it. It also appears to be open.
All right, I will go in and try to see if there's anybody at the front counter that I can talk to.
Sure. Well, as you walk in, the owner or the worker there behind the counter will notice you and say, "Hey, what can I get for you?" You'll notice he's kind of a shorter man, not quite as short as your friend, but definitely on the shorter side.
I'll walk over and I will give him the rundown. Like, I need some new armors for protection. At a recent excursion, I'll point to the robes. I'm like, these didn't give me too much protection in combat.
Yeah, I don't make a lot of that from hand, but we actually had someone trade in some recently. Cleaned it up. It seemed really nice. Looks really nice. Well made. Like I said, I cleaned it up. Got it up to scuff. And I'll kind of go out in the back and bring out some two pieces of armor. So I got something nicer here. It's got some metal in it, probably a little bit more protection. I got just some basic clothing here. I'll put them out. This one running you about 50 gold, pointing to the nice one. The other one probably about 15.
I will pick up both. Kind of weigh my options a little bit. I'll be like,
It's pretty nice. Not bad.
and I will take out my coin purse and, like you said, 50 gold for this one.
When you say he'll kind of look, yeah, 50 gold for this one if you're looking for it.
It should suit me quite fine. And I'll take out 50 gold. I'll hand it to him.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. And if there's anything else you need, like I said, we mostly specialize in it's a farm town, so a lot of saddles, stuff like that. But we do get a lot of trade-ins from people coming off the boat who are looking to trade in some more combat-based equipment for some of the farm stuff. So we have a bit of it. I clean it up best I can. I've been working in the leather business for a long time, so I know what I'm doing. The stuff's well made. If you're looking for anything else.
Yeah, I appreciate the help. I have a few other newer companions who might need some things, so they might be by soon, depending on what they need. So
Sure.
thank you for the assistance.
Yeah, no, but thank you for the business.
I'll be very happy, and I'll hug the armor and walk out.
Okay.
And I'll be like, this is gonna help so much.
I'm improving every day.
I'll be so strong.
All right. Around this time,
So was that leather or studded leather?
that was studded leather.
Goodbye, my money. Hello,
Bye, my
my
friend.
friend.
Okay, so at this point, you guys would have left a few minutes ago. Where are you guys? Or I'll ask you since you're kind of going.
I
somewhere.
am headed to the town square to find a tailor shop.
Okay. So,
Get the fine thread.
Looking for clothes.
Yes, sir.
are you in a rush, or are you just kind of taking your
No, I'm
time?
just taking my. Well, actually, I don't know being followed. I might be going. I might be walking a little faster than I normally would.
Was the
But
armor
like,
corrupted?
would you methodically go around and like look for the tailor shop? You're not just kind of.
I would, but at the same time, I'm trying to find any like peddlers and see if they can't give me directions.
Sure. So as you're kind of walking around, you'll notice all the shops at this point. There doesn't seem to be any. It seems to be that like everyone has like a store. There's no one really outside and just a booth trying to sell something. It seems to be fairly organized, at least in the town square area. There's quite a few. You notice a general store.
Yep.
You notice one that seemed to be closer to jewelry. As you're walking around, after that, you notice a tailoring shop.
Yep.
I assume you're just going to go in that
I
one. You're not
will,
going to
I will
continue.
enter the tailoring shop.
Okay. Successfully answered.
Is
Are you
there-
go-
What am I?
Well, are you guys doing?
I'm
Are you
looking
just
for
following him
like
in?
a what'd you consider like potion shop, like an arcane? I don't know. What am I looking for?
Alchemy?
Alchemy? Yeah, I look for some sort of
Okay.
alchemy
Are
shop.
you? What are you? Are you still following him, or are you guys together? Okay. So you'll follow him. You're gonna kind of break off and try to find your own.
Yeah.
Okay. So as they break off to go into what you notice is a clothing store, you kind of break off and continue. You will eventually find one as you're kind of just looking around at all these
Yeah, I'm
shops.
kind of just lackadaisically just walking around this town, just
Yeah, I mean-
taking in the atmosphere, you know.
Yeah, given enough time, you'll eventually find the store you're looking for. It's not too hard to navigate the town square. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
The signs are pretty obvious, so you'll find that in a moment. But we'll start with you guys at the clothing shop.
By the way, if they might see me, I'm gonna be in the town square. I'll put the armor on. I figure it probably goes over like the robes. You kind of just strap it around yourself. I'll just be out there, kind of like flexing and kind of just like doing some stretches and stuff. Getting real excited about wearing this armor.
Okay, if you're doing that, then I would say as you're walking around, Misty, you'll notice him in the town square. You were a little too focused on trying to find the clothing shop. You weren't paying too close attention. Because at this point, it's starting to get a little busier. There's some people walking around, so you're not really paying too much attention to those people, I assume.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, so we'll start off with you guys in the clothing shop. So as you walk in, you'll notice some clothing on some racks, some kind of nicer clothing, or there's a small section of like just some stuff that looks a little bit nicer, but a majority of what you're seeing in here just seems to be very general. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Mhm.
And you'll see there's kind of like a half counter towards the back, and you'll see a woman off to the side kind of sitting and she has like a cloth or fabric in her lap, and she's kind of working on it. You can't really tell exactly what she's doing, but and she'll look up to you and say, "Oh, can I help you with something?"
Yeah. I was hoping to find a nice cloak of some sorts and like a nice hat. And
Yeah, I mean,
it
I
seemed
can-
like the right shop.
I can definitely help you with a cloak. We have quite a few of that, and I can make something if you need to.
Great.
What are you looking for hats specifically? We have some straw hats.
No, like a fabric hat. Like, I want like a swashbuckler hat, if you know what that is. Like, you know.
There hasn't been much of a demand for I don't know, kind of extra stuff, if you will. I have some raw supplies in the back. I might be able to make you something custom if you're going to be around for a while.
Sounds familiar.
How much would a custom hat cost?
It'd probably be around 10 gold. Might take a day or two to get completed. As long as you don't want anything super out of the ordinary.
I think. I mean, do you know what a swashbuckler's hat looks like?
She'll look around. I can make.
It's
this-
like a wide brimmed hat with like a feather or multiple feathers.
I can see what I can do. I mean, I've seen some, obviously.
Great, there you go. That's all. That's all.
But I can't promise I can't promise it'll be exactly what you're looking
I'm
for.
sure
We don't have, like I said, we don't get too much of a demand for nicer clothing
That's
here.
totally fine. I will order one. And then also with the cloak, do you think you have anything here that would fit me?
I mean, yeah, and she'll point over to the side. She'll,
I'll go over and look through the cloaks and see if
Okay.
there's like a dark blue one,
dark blue.
like a dark blue cloak.
So you make your way over to the section of the store, and it seems like
Shopping
everything
spree.
here is very basic. There's nothing
Yeah,
really.
yeah, I
There's
don't
nothing
get it.
really fancy. So a lot of the cloaks, and there's really not too many, but there is a little rack of
Are
them.
there any that would fit me?
Define what you're looking for with a cloak.
I
Is
just
for
want
something
like,
to go around you, or just
I just
kind
want
of
a cloak.
just a cape?
Like a cape.
No, I want like a cloak that'll go all the way in front of me if I like do this with it. And like if it has a hood, that would be great.
So you want the hood attachment.
Yeah.
So you'll find something. It looks to be make an investigation check. There's not too many here, so it's pretty easy to look through them. But
13.
so
I thought that was a 3.
so you're looking through them,
A
and they look
giant
to be
cape.
very generic.
Yeah, that's fine.
And there's a few that you think would probably be around your size, but you probably couldn't get it all the way around you. It would fit lengthwise, like it kind of like a cape
But
at this
how
point.
far would it go if I tried to like go like this with it? Like pretty close?
I mean, you can try it on. I mean,
yeah, I'll try.
you can kind of get it around like this far. You can wrap it around, but you can't fully conceal yourself in this game.
But like if I put the hood up and do that, if I'm like my back is turned, they won't know. Like it covers me, right?
It covers your back. Yeah.
Giant shiny legs underneath.
How much is this? And I'll bring it over to her.
That goes for around 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay. What color is it?
It's like a navy blue. It's nothing like royal colored.
I like
I wouldn't even say navy blue. I'd say
Like a
kind of
dark blue?
like a faded blue.
like a baby blue.
No,
No.
like imagine like faded jeans that color, but it's not.
Hell.
It's not denim,
Oh.
but it's a very like faded.
Denim clothes.
It's not.
That's
Sign me up.
That sounds.
But it's like
awful.
a very faded blue.
That's fine. I'll say, would you do 1 gold? And how about this? How about this? You said it was 2 gold,
1 gold and
Yeah.
a song.
and the hat will be 10 gold.
Mhm.
What about 11 gold for both?
Can't wait to find you guys and be like, wait, you have one.
Well, I mean, since you are ordering something custom, I can do 11 gold, but we'll have to make some conditions on the hat specifically.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what? I'll write down some stuff that I think will be cool, and I'll write down some stuff that I think will be cool, and I'll give it to her, and I'll say, as close as you can get. If we got to go up a little bit, it's totally fine. Paying for quality. So, if if you got to splurge here and there, we'll figure it out. But I'll put the 11 gold down for now, and then when I come back, What do you like this idea? Is it a bad idea?
Me?
Yeah.
Me as a person?
No,
or
I'm
me as
talking
a
about
child?
lady.
No,
You don't like me?
no, I'm laughing.
Oh.
She's just kind of looking at you, kind of like, make an insight check.
Is that a 9 or 5?
Here, so take my 11
I have no
gold
idea.
That's a
and
5.
A
do
5.
what you did originally.
Well, I tried to pick it up a 9.
She seems to just be looking at you very intently.
Okay.
But she's just kind of nodding as you're saying these things, and she'll say, "Yeah, 11 gold is fine. Let me just let me take some measurements, I guess, just so I can get it as close as possible."
You got bald head.
For your head, sir. Sorry,
Oh.
this is for the hat.
Great.
She'll take like a little like a paper roll.
He
of
just
her
tells him the exact circumference. 'Cause he didn't know.
She'll
13.0.
she'll measure your head. She'll say,
And
"Okay,
I'll
yeah,
give
like I
her-
said, probably actually give her come back in 3 days' time, and we'll see what
Quality.
Okay.
It's a bit larger than I expected. I do need to make sure that we have the supplies in back and get everything properly cured if it's not."
That's fine. That's just means I'm smart.
Full up. Is that what having a big head means?
Yeah, so great. And I'll give her the 11 gold, and I will don my cloak. How does this look?
It looks great.
Dashing, would you say?
Yeah.
Would you dare say dashing?
I would dare say dashing.
That's what I'm talking about. And then I'll.
What are you doing during this whole time?
Thank you very much, and then I will be with you.
What's he actually look like?
You're trying to
How
take
tall is the window? On the
Normal
outside.
window height. Let's call it 2 feet off the ground.
Sick. I'm just gonna be peeking in. Like,
Oh, you didn't come inside?
No.
Oh, I thought you went in with him.
Nope. Just looking at him intently from outside. And
Okay.
Waiting.
This is what you look like.
Yeah.
It's the.
Exactly.
He's just peeking.
Is that the Snoop card?
The new
Yeah, the new
Snoop.
Snoop
He
card.
just peeking. He's like,
And
"Whoa,
just
what's he looking
laughing
at?"
at him and like whatever he's doing.
I'll
Alright,
put my
so-
cloak on, and then I'll put my pack on.
Make
'cause I
a
got my little
perception
pack.
check as you're trying to figure out what's going on here.
Ooh, 20, not natural, but 20.
Okay, so you're looking in here and you'll see, and you can kind of hear what he's saying to the woman inside, and you'll notice that she just looks very incredibly nervous and like off put by everything.
Just a
And
big
Nate's,
ass robot.
Cayde's kind of like standing, not over her, but
Over.
he's quite a bit taller.
How big are you?
And kind of
You're
looking
like
down at her.
6'5".
She's just kind of nodding and just kind of like super like agreeable, but very like you can tell she's just kind of nervous.
She's like, "Why mess with this head?
So,
He's gonna smoke
if that's the case, I'll go in,
I haven't.
Towards the end or like in the middle?
like in the middle of it. I was like, "Oh, Cayde, my good friend, how are you doing?"
Is this when I'm walking out on the way
No,
out?
no, this is like,
When?
well, can we say closer to the end, but not?
Yeah, I mean we'll say this is like after she's measured your head and you're working with the payment.
So this is after she's told me how dashing I look in my cloak?
We'll say it's during that
Okay.
conversation.
So you walk in. What do you say?
Cayde, my good friend, how are you doing? Oh, it
Um,
sounds so bad.
I'll look at you and I'll remember again what Misty told me, and I will say, "I'm good. I just bought this fine garment. How do you think I look?" And I'll like do a little like. sachet.
It looks very good. How much
Thank you.
does that cost? I might want one of those.
Oh, a gentleman never tells these sorts of things. And then I'll say, "I would tip my hat, but you haven't made it yet. Good day, madam." And then I'll put my hat
Lady.
on and my cloak, and I'll put the hood up,
Are you gonna like stretch the
Extra
cloak as you
effect.
walk out?
and I'll swish it as I walk out the door.
It's like flick the
And then I'll say to myself, like, "That's really weird."
I'll turn to her. I'll say, "How much did he pay for that?"
I mean, if you're looking to buy one, we sell them. She'll point over to the corner where the cloaks are at. We sell them normally for around 2 gold.
What about for a person, a gnome my size? Would you charge me that much?
I mean, we can work out a deal if you're looking. You know, I can go down to a gold and 5 silver.
I still think that's a little too much. If
Get the
he's
fuck out.
he's a big thing, and he paid 2 gold for that.
She's so rude.
Well, I mean,
I could get like 5 of them for that price.
I mean, a lot of them are
At my
they're-
size.
They're pretty similar to make. They're just a little shorter. It's not that much of a difference in terms of work.
Do you have any gray colored ones?
Yeah, we have kind of a few generic colors up one over there. We have some brown, some kind of this more faded blue, and then we have some gray and black ones as well.
You'd be able to hem it, correct? To my size, if I.
Yeah, we can fit it if it's a little too long.
Okay. Then I'll go do the same thing, and I'll look at the rack and see what they got, and then I'll pick one out and then have her just cut it or ask her how long it's gonna take. And
I can do that right now if you're gonna stay here.
Okay, that
And
works.
she'll like put it on, and then she'll kind of like measure it out and kind of like hem it up. It's pretty close to being here. There were quite a few sizes there. There's probably 10 or 15 in total. So you found one that was close to your size, and she kind of just shortened it up a little bit. Takes a few minutes at that point.
Okay. You said a gold and 5 silver for this?
Yeah, that'd be the that'd
Would
be
you
the price.
be able to do just an even gold piece?
Make a persuasion check.
That's how we do it, boys.
She's already like altered it to your size. Like she can, like it's kind of messed up. She's like, well, now I have to sell it to him.
Oh, persuasion.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Persuasion is
Smooth talking now.
That's pretty messed up.
16.
She'll look. Yeah, I guess we can do a gold.
Awesome.
Ah,
All right.
She
And then
puts all
I'll.
the fabric that she cut off back on.
All right. So I'll take a piece of gold out of my pouch and I'll just flip it to her. I'll say, hey, get ready to catch,
rude.
and then I'll flip it at her. Toss a coin to your witcher.
She tries to grab it, and she's not able to catch it, so she
Oh, I'll pick it up if she drops it.
Yeah, she does not catch it.
I'll hand it to her. Here you go.
Thank you. And she'll put it like behind the counter.
Sorry I did that. I just,
Trying to be
we
cool.
like to have fun.
We like to have fun.
We like to have fun here.
Oh.
Not that big guy though. He's a meanie. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He seemed like a interesting gentleman. If there's anything else you need, just feel free to let me know.
Okay. Do you have any nice hats? I'm just kidding. I take my leave. Thank you, ma'am.
We're gonna get thrown out of this town.
And then I'll walk out.
Do I have my torch?
Yeah, I'll throw my hood up too on the way.
Do I have a torch in my
I'm far
pouch?
gone, by the way.
So while this is happening, we'll go back, rewind a little bit to you guys.
Who? To who?
You two. So you noticed him kind of punching the air in the town.
I'm just gonna give him like a weird
Give him
look.
the
Be like,
stretches.
I'm like,
Oh,
I'm gonna give you a look. Be like,
does he see me when I'm walking by,
Are you paying attention to your
or
surroundings?
are you just punching the air?
I'm
like,
probably doing some stretches,
No.
doing
like
some,
the Rocky. Like,
Ah. I just run in a circle around the thing. No, I'm probably just doing like a lot of like stretches, trying to like get a feel for the armor, see like how much mobility I have in it. So I'm probably not paying attention to what's around me too much.
Yeah, if you're focused on kind of getting comfortable in this armor, and if you're just kind of walking around the town square, you wouldn't notice them immediately. And
so
you
I'm
would-
just gonna give him like a weird like side eye. There's something off about that guy. And I'm just gonna just kind of like talk to myself.
Okay. But you're not gonna make any.
No, I'm gonna make my way to like the to the what's it called shop.
Okay, it takes you a few minutes.
I just want to notice all of them with new stuff and be like, wait, you have money? I've been paying for all this stuff.
What do you mean? You were on the ship with us. We got paid.
Literally got. I never got my ship money.
We did. Sorry with your shit money.
That was our
Why
starting
everyone
goal.
get so much more than me?
That you guys all got the same. You just had different amounts of money. I just realized the music sucks.
Debatable.
I have a rich heritage.
When the fuck did we get shit money?
70.
50 less now.
Let's see.
Well, I have 50,
Imagine
50 less?
53. And
Imagine paying
59 your wages.
retail for what you buy at a
Hey man,
shop.
I've been out here for 20 years. Hard-earned money out here, man. I mean, that's like 6 months to you, but
I could
I
have
don't know how long
intimidated
it'll
that
last.
woman and got it for free, but I didn't.
You'd also just be a full foot and a half taller than. Okay, so as you walk around, you pass by a few stores until you reach one. It seems to be what you're looking for. The sign says Bright Sworn's Potion, so you assume that's
Ooh,
pretty close.
this seems like the place I want to go. Alright, so I'm gonna go in.
Sure.
Is there anybody in the store?
Yeah, so as you walk in, you'll see someone behind the counter, and an older gentleman, just kind of sitting down behind the counter. He looks out and says, hey, "What can I do for you, sir?"
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see too well.
Oh, okay.
Can't bring yourself
So,
Bring yourself tall.
yeah, that's probably. So,
What can I do for you, man?
man. I just get misgendered left and right. So I'm looking for some potions, and I see that you have potions.
Yes, we do. What kind of potions are you looking for?
What you got?
Well, we have some healing potions of different varieties. If that's what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. What else?
We also have some that can make you perform a little better in your day-to-day activities, if you are interested in that.
Excuse me?
Like this one will
What
make you a
about
little
other
bit.
performance enhancing?
This one will make you a little
Potion
faster.
seller?
A little
He'll
fast.
grab one out. This one
Well, that
will.
one's a pretty blue.
This one will cure you if you're at all diseased. I'll put that one down. I'll pick up another one.
Hmm.
I don't actually remember what this one does. I'll be honest with you. Let's put it down.
Sounds intriguing.
Is there anything you're looking for? I mean, we have quite a few here.
Get the one you don't know what it does. Feel cheap.
Free.
So if you don't know what that one does, how much you selling it for?
You know what? It's a good question. He'll pick it up and he'll look at it. 50 gold.
Oh!
How about a firm handshake?
I
Because
don't
this
think
could be really bad, or it
I
could be
don't
really
make
good.
bad potions.
You sure? You can't really see that well. So do you even know what the hell you're putting in there?
I've been doing this for a long time. It kind of just comes naturally after a while. We'll put it down.
Okay. 7 gold. Final offer. And a firm handshake. That's gotta be at least worth 10 gold there. Just being in my presence.
I mean, as valuable as that seems, I mean, honestly, 50 gold is pretty much the cheapest that we sell any potion at the store, so
They got some potions.
could be a really good deal. I mean, I'll find out what
Could
does
be
it
a really
little bit.
bad deal.
It's true. I mean, now that
I
I've
could be like
noticed,
your guinea pig. I just try it. We'll figure
you
out what
don't
it is.
have to buy this one.
I'm intrigued. You can't just
Captivated.
you can't just pique my interest and just tease me like that. I want to know
I mean, I'll find out in a little bit if you want to wait around.
how.
I can take a little bit of it and I can determine what it is. I mean,
You sure you haven't taken a little bit of it now? You seem a little out of it, man.
I don't drink my own
My own
potion.
product. Well,
He gets the one from across the street.
See, 50 gold's a little pricey.
Well, the ingredients for a lot of these potions aren't cheap, especially since we haven't really gotten a good supply of them in the last few months. Well, maybe not that long. The most recent supply definitely hasn't come through.
Where'd that boat burn down?
So I heard something through the grapevine about that boat.
Huh? It's like mid-sentence. You gotta speak up a little bit. Sorry. Like I said, I don't hear too well these days.
How about a little information instead of gold? I know about your shipment.
You know about the shipment? Make a persuasion check.
Jesus.
23.
23.
Maybe we can work something out. Like I said, I kind of need those supplies. What kind of information do you have?
I know where it is.
I assume they're still on the boat. I can see that the boat is definitely.
But have you confirmed it?
You know what? That's a good point. I haven't. But,
Technically, it could be anywhere.
but I mean,
What would you say if I took it off the boat and I'm harboring it?
You stole the supplies from the boat?
No. I said it's just hypothetical.
Oh.
It's a big word, Misty.
It's a bad idea.
If you can bring me some of the supplies that I've already paid for from that shipment, you know, I'll cut half off of this, whatever this is. I'll even find out what it is for you, and we'll keep the price the same.
You know what? I think we work something out.
Intentionally, I'm like.
Yeah, I'm here all day. The offer stands. You can come back with something that with one of the crates that I need. I'll give you this potion for 25 gold, and I will actually figure out what it does.
All right, I'm gonna skip out of the store.
Okay. So around the time that you're skipping out will be around the time that you're leaving. So you guys can each make perception checks as you're.
What if I'm not paying attention? And I'm just speed walking away from that store. I'm trying to like get down an alley.
Try to run from this guy.
So if you're like just hyper focused on leaving the town square, that's fine.
Well, actually, is there a blacksmith in the town square?
Not one you had encountered up until you hit the tailoring shop.
Can I do a quick perception check for blacksmith shop?
Yeah, as you're looking around, do a perception check.
It's a nat 20.
Nat
It's just a
20.
nat 20. Yep.
Well, you definitely see the blacksmith shop.
Where is it?
It's a few doors down. On the so you're on one side of the town square. It's like on the side perpendicular.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can and go right into it. So this dude's still in there chatting away because I was close by the time I go in.
Okay. Misty,
Yes.
make a perception check as you're leaving.
Two.
Say
3.
2? 3. Okay. So as you walk out, it's bright outside. It's early morning, but the sun is definitely out.
It's just like a weird. I just caught the sun wrong.
Yeah, it's we weren't expecting the sun to be right in your eyes when you walked out. And as you're getting more adjusted to it, you do notice that
It's actually me just standing there
your
with
elf
the light.
your elf friend is still in the town square,
Punching the air.
punching the air.
Yeah.
Just gonna shake my head.
I don't want to take.
Such a
I don't want to
weird
take the sword because I might get in trouble for that. So I'm gonna just do. This feels good. Nice mobility.
He's the worst.
It's a breathable fabric. We're just wasting the moisture away.
I'm just gonna walk the opposite way.
I rolled a 17. Do I see him evade me or her?
Are you paying attention at this point? So
I'm probably not like fully like, stretching.
I'm
touching my toes
intentionally not trying to be seen by him.
you're trying to be stealthy.
One would say I'm trying to be stealthy.
How stealthy would you be trying to be?
Trying to be like a natural
just like-
20. Succeeding.
Like,
Stealthy were you successfully?
like I'll see him, be like, I don't want to have this conversation right now, and I'm gonna like dip.
True.
Like,
It's your stealth.
that's a 11.
Okay, so I'll say that as Misty's walking out of the shop and you're kind of like twirling around, punching the air, you do notice as Misty's kind of like running off in a direction. You didn't see where she came from, but you do see she's like running off into a side road.
Right. Man, sure is in a rush this morning. I'm gonna go back.
Okay, so you find the
Get
blacksmith
my
shop
morning forms in.
quickly, like so fast.
Isn't it? What about Jay? What's Jay doing?
Still in there.
I guess I was gonna try to finish all the shopping.
Oh, okay. This will be my last.
I don't need
this
to
will
waste time buying useless items.
This will be my last stop.
I almost got a very useful item
So,
or a very
I
useless
can
item.
be. I can be quick. What time is it?
It's early morning.
Sure.
Okay, so not mid morning.
It's been approximately 45 minutes
Perfect.
since you've talked
So-
to the tavern.
I will go into the blacksmith shop.
Okay. So you walk in. You don't notice anyone immediately, but you do notice that there's quite a bit of just general armor and basic weaponry on one side, and there's quite a bit of farming equipment on the other side.
What kind of weaponry?
Are you going to investigate specifically? Just roll an investigation check as you're perusing.
14.
Okay, so you notice quite an array of simple weapons. None of them seem to be like completely similar to the other kinds. Like some have a little bit of a different hilt, a little bit of a different style, but you see
Not spicy.
an assortment of short swords, long swords, and daggers. Just general combat stuff. Our weaponry. Nothing like super out of the ordinary.
Yeah. I'll go to the counter and see if I can't sense a presence of someone.
Sense the presence of someone. Okay, so as you're walking around, a woman will come out from behind the back room, I guess, and she'll say, "Hey, what can I do for you?" Like
Hello.
she's wearing black apron, seems to be working as a similar to the description that Adam got. She still has Collins in her hand.
Hello. I was hoping that you could help me improve a weapon of mine.
You need something clean? Some spruced up?
A little sprucing up would be nice. It's getting a little dull. I've had it for quite a while, and I'd like to get it back to a +1 if you get my drift.
Well, I can certainly sharpen up the blade for you if it's a sword or something similar to that. Can't
How about
promise
an
that.
axe? You sharpen axes here?
Yeah, I can sharpen any type of edged object.
lumberjack?
Can't promise that it'll have any magical properties.
No, man, I don't. I'm a little simple-minded for magic property, if you know what I mean. But a simple little a little plus on top of the old, choppy would be great.
Oh,
You don't have that much money.
I can
Get some oil
You don't
for
have
him.
that much.
No.
I can clean it up for you. I can sharpen it up. It'll definitely
It'll look nicer.
it'll look nicer.
That's good enough for me.
It'll cut through a tree faster, probably, if that's what you're using it for.
So, well, partially. So that's great. And I will flip my cape because I have that now and I can do that. I took my hood down when I came in, by the way.
Okay.
That sounded weird. And then
course
I'll
not.
I'll use my little arm blade axe and I'll shoot it out and I'll be like, "This, please."
She'll take a look. She's like, I mean, it looks pretty clean. I mean, it's 5 silver. I can kind of buff it out if you're looking.
Chrome it.
Okay,
Don't actually
while
chrome
it's
it.
I'm not trying to be weird or anything. I'm just a
I can't
6'5"
do
robot
it.
walking
No.
into this place with a
Shooting
cloak.
axes out of my
Shooting
okay.
axes at my
I mean, do you want to come back? I'm working on a few jobs right now. I can.
Oh, I don't want to post. Is there should I just sit in the chair and wait? I have until what time is mid-morning? I have
it's
until
like 2
mid-morning.
hours.
Yeah, we can take a
I mean,
couple
do you want to
hours,
come
probably.
back in the afternoon then? If you have some time, I got a few jobs lined up for the morning. It could be quite a while until I'm able to get to it.
I'll plan for it. If I don't get here, I'm terribly sorry. Something might have come up, but I will plan to come back this afternoon.
Based on how it looks like it'd be a relatively simple job, so I wouldn't even take an initial payment anyways. Like I said,
Okay.
5 silver, in and out, 15 minutes.
Great. I'll come back later then.
Sounds good. I'll be here.
And then I will leave, and I will
First thing I see.
see if what.
Show.
I saw it, don't worry.
I haven't looked at that all night. That's the first thing I
I'll
see.
just I'll just leave and I'll go to I'll start walking back towards the
Campaign
dock.
is this?
Oh, but I'm gonna try and not go into the square. I'm gonna go around the alleyway to not go back into the square.
Why not?
Okay. I will also say with your earlier natural
Why
point
am I the
perception of
weird
town
one?
square, you did also notice where
I don't think he's avoiding
was
you.
kind of
Yeah, I don't need
I
to
feel like they're
I see what
avoiding
you're
me.
deal with what's going on over there.
Fair enough.
Are they
Um,
avoiding me? I feel avoided.
Okay, so by the time you're finished with the blacksmith will be about the time that you're finished with the tailors. So we'll put a pause on all of that. Pause you guys where you are, and we'll go over to
Me?
Jordan's character. So
What am I doing?
they're all caught up, about 30 minutes in your future.
My future.
So you finishing up your meal. It's been about 15 minutes since they left. You're kind of just
I'm already
relaxing,
done.
not rushing.
That meal's gone. It takes 5 minutes.
Okay, so
Really
about
fast.
35 minutes of the... So, a few minutes have passed. Are you, like, taking it easy, or are you trying to
Oh yeah,
rush?
I'm just walking to like
Okay.
whenever like I get records about people in the city, stuff like that.
Okay. Do you have any initial direction, or you...
Town hall. I'll ask one of the bar people where the town
Okay.
hall is.
Yeah, it's where the mayor's house is a building next door where a lot of the I don't know, the business stuff is taken care of. I don't really deal too much with that, but
I just got here, so can you give me a direction, please?
yeah, I mean she'll give you a direction on how to get there.
Alright, that's where I'm going.
Okay, so it's a little on the opposite side of town square. It's a little past that. You'll notice that there's a larger building that comes first, and then next to it is the building that the barmaid directed you to. So
So
it's
the first one's like the mayor's house? I would assume.
you could assume that.
Is it
It's a
really
nicer
big?
it's a nicer house than every
the
other
biggest house
you've
I've seen.
seen. Make a perception check or an best intelligence check to estimate the size of
I rolled a
buildings.
15.
So yeah, it looks a lot bigger than the other houses.
I don't think I need to make.
Probably can't tell the exact square footage of it, but it definitely looks larger. No, it does look significantly nicer than the other buildings that you've seen in the area, and you kind of just pass by it. And after that, there's another smaller building that looks to be a little bit more official, I guess. It's nicer. It looks a little bit cleaner than the general houses you've seen in the area, and even some of the storefronts. And this was the building that the barmaid directed you to as kind of like where the official town hall or town proceedings take place. I assume you're just gonna go inside. Okay. So, make a perception check as you're walking in.
No.
No. Okay. So as
That's
you
a
walk
big
in,
no.
you'll notice that it's kind of just like the room you walk into is kind of a small, just kind of foyer area. There's some chairs on either side, and there's a counter in front of you with a door off to your left that's closed. So it's kind of just a small box with one exit, or well, obviously the door you came in, but one door off to the side, and there's a counter in front of you.
Anyone at the counter?
And there's a man at the counter. Looks to be on the older side, not like super old, but a little bit on the older side. He's got longer gray hair, just kind of some glasses down on his nose, just working on some paperwork. And as you walk in, he won't really pay you any attention. He'll just kind of keep doing what he's doing.
I'm not walking. I'm just gonna walk up to the counter and stand there.
He'll, if you're not doing anything to get his attention specifically, he'll just
He's actually just gonna ignore me.
he'll finish up what he's doing and he'll put his stuff off to the side, very like not slowly, but he's not rushing to find out what you
I want to
want
let
to
him
do.
finish.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I'm just looking for some city records on where someone might be living.
Well, those generally aren't publicly available. You can make an appointment to meet with a housing officer if you have a complaint, or if
Well,
you
it's
have.
more of like a well-being check.
I mean, you're checking on someone's well-being and you don't know where they are.
Well, he was a captain. I know he has a house here. I haven't seen him for a few days.
The captain of
Yeah.
the ship that just came into harbor.
No, the one that's been here for a few days.
He doesn't. I don't. He doesn't live here. He's kind of just here every few weeks. Is he not on the boat? Is he
No,
not on the ship?
not on the boat. Not at the tavern. I don't know. I don't know who to talk to about this.
I mean, it is very weird that the ship has been harbored that long. I can set you up a meeting with the port officer. The guy who manages all of that if you want.
That'd be good.
Sure, let me check his schedule. He'll fiddle around with some paperwork for a few minutes. Looks like later this afternoon. He's got an office down. I mean, you can go down there if you want, like down the road. But it looks like his schedule's kind of lined up. Sometime early afternoon, I can let him know that you're stopping by.
Alright.
Yeah, be down, like I said, early mid-afternoon, and he'll kind of direct you to where the office is.
Okay.
It's kind of like in the same.
Yeah, the dock on the
Yeah, there's this section of buildings that are all kind of grouped together. Just knock on. There's a little waiting area there, and he'll meet with you for a few minutes. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Could you just point me to like the leader of the guard or something? Ask them if they've seen him around, maybe.
I don't deal with them much. They're actually privately contracted, I guess. I don't know.
By who?
Usually the mayor. I mean, I don't personally deal too much with the financial part of it. I kind of just set up the meetings, kind of secretarial work. I can set you up with a meeting for someone who is in charge of that if you want to talk to them, but that's the best I
Is
can
there
do.
any way I can get a meeting with the mayor?
Not anytime soon.
What if I was to persuade you to get me a meeting sooner?
I don't really control. You can roll a persuasion check if you want.
Well, I was gonna take out some money.
Oh, okay. You're actually saying that.
Yeah.
How much money are you taking out?
I'm gonna jingle my little pouch first.
Well, her schedule's looking pretty full for the next few days.
Like, how many days full do you think?
Looks like at this point it's looking until about next week until you'd be able to meet with her if you wanted something, I don't know, one-on-one.
One-on-one, you say? Maybe about 5 days sooner, maybe, or maybe even later today. Now I'll take out like 5 gold in my hand.
Make a persuasion check.
Why are you making me do this? I can't persuade anybody.
Should ask me to
You
come.
shake the coins, they just fall over the floor. Oh,
Some people can't be bought, eh?
I know. I'll take my money.
We can buy people?
Yeah. 3.
it's pretty good.
I can get you a meeting later this week if you're interested in something like that.
Take out another gold and roll another persuasion check.
True.
So, 7 gold, 7 days sounds fair.
10.
10? Come on, I'm just a poor man. I'm working on a boat.
Mayor's a busy woman.
Fucking hell.
Well,
Give me this audience.
I guess this sucks. I'm gonna take his notebook back. So let's get him on and walk out.
Such a better.
Okay. As you leave, say, "Sir, you." All right.
Oh, I thought you didn't deal with the guards.
I don't deal with organizing them. I can certainly call them.
I'm just gonna be looking at the schedule while he's talking to me.
Okay.
Is there anybody of note on the schedule?
Make an investigation check.
Can't investigate anybody.
And as top
20.
unnatural or natural.
Unnatural.
Okay, and he's gonna quickly stand up and be walking out of view for a little bit, and the door's gonna open on the side as you're scanning this list. And he's gonna walk in front of you. He's gonna attempt to grab it back. Are you gonna give it to him? This will
Did
be
I
after
get
you've
any-
scanned it.
Then yeah,
Okay, so he'll grab it from you and be like, "Sir, I think you need to leave."
you're probably right.
Are you gonna start leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're walking out, he's kind of just like watching you leave, but he won't follow you. Okay.
Were there any names on there?
Yeah, we'll talk about that after.
Okay.
But
After that, I'll just walk around until like mid-morning when Gaff is gonna go see the mayor, and I'll try to tag along with him.
okay.
Just try to get the layout of the city.
Okay. So you're just kind of milling about until mid-morning.
We're just trying to kind of get the layout of the city.
Okay.
Learn how to get places.
It's still fairly early at this point. If I had to give it a time, let's call it like 8 to 9ish. So there's a few hours you feel. I mean, you've been alive for many days, so you know about when mid-morning is. So you feel like there's a few hours. So you're just walking around. You'll get a pretty good grasp of what's going on in the city. But while you're doing that, and while everyone else is finishing up their shopping, at that point, we'll call it for tonight. Unless anyone has anything last minute they want to do.
Wanna fight?
fight each other.
You
Beat
had
the
him. You
shit
could have
out
fought
of
him right in
Adam's
the town
character.
But
square.
I'm just jumping
I
jacking
should
in the
have.
square.
He was ready to battle.
I'm
If I saw
pumped
him-
out.
He's ready
I'm
to-
pumped
he's ready
out
to
there,
throw
man.
If I saw him, I would have 100% fought him right in the middle of town square.
Alright, let's do this thing, bro.
Just to prove that your owner doesn't help you.
Slap him around. Boxing match, let's go.
There will be no
Jeez.
box.
Shoot
Alright.
him with the arrow from the rooftop.
Catch the arrow.
Headshot.
Catch it. Snap it over my head.
Catch it
Both
with
of
your
them?
catch it with your head.
And break it over my head.
Stab
So strong.
yourself in the face.
Ah, I have horns now.
So, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us for tonight.
We'll be done.
We'd be done. Thank you guys for coming out
It was fun.
for the shopping session, the interrogation
Shopping.
section, I
We
guess.
got some
Session.
quality goods.
I didn't get shit.
Not yet.
I got a cake.